coming live from the zoo. It's your dog Matt tonight. I got my girl Ryer in here with me.
What up, though?
What's the deal? Had to get back in here, man. I ain't shot in a minute, man. It's my this the first pod in the new spot. I done moved. I know y'all gonna see shit looking different. But I'm in the midst of trying to hook this boy up. So shit gonna be looking different in a minute. But this the livest, rawest podcast in the city. You feel me? We
Yeah.
finna get into it. What's the deal, my girl?
What up, though? What up, though? What you been up to? Been a minute?
Right, just working, man, working. Trying to get back, man.
Cool, 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 cool. It feel good to be back here. What we said last year, now we here this year. 2025.
Oh, that's a fact. It's
Yeah, we
definitely a
made it.
blessing to be here.
Okay, we made it.
That's a fact, sure. So what's been going on with you though? What you wanna talk about first?
How last time I was here, I was in timeout on Instagram because I was arguing with Miss Hernandez. And then a week later, I was permanently kicked off Instagram. Like my whole everything. Everything I built, everything. Like just gone. All my pictures, music, videos, all type of stuff. Like just
How
trash.
you end up arguing with her?
Because of baddies, because my homegirl, Jayla the Russian,
But she don't got nothing to do with baddies, right? I ain't mean to cut you
no,
off.
no, but she has something to do with Joseline show Cabaret. So, and it's all on Zeus Network.
Okay.
So basically, allegedly, Jocelyn got a problem with Natalie, and they be going at it all the time. So she don't want anybody from Cabaret to associate with Baddies.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So when the shorty was like, "Shout out to my girl, she got her pink ticket, which is me," and she allegedly was like, "I got jumped in the house because I was supporting you on Baddies." And I'm like, and I fuck with you for that. You a real one. And that shit wouldn't have went down if I was there. I'm like, that's crazy to me. Like, you got a problem with Natalie. You don't have a problem with me and Russian. Like, what's the tea? But
So,
I was.
so you was on Natalie's show.
Yes, Baddies.
Okay.
And my homegirl was on Miss Hernandez show.
Okay. Okay.
So that's how it intertwined because it's all on the same network. And it's basically them going at it anyways. Who could get the most ratings? Who got the baddest show? Da da da. And then it's just like, I don't know, it's envy all around the board. It's like my homegirl had to catch a stray because of it.
Uh, so you and Jocelyn start having differences because of that.
Yeah, she don't even know me. I don't even know Shorty. She just got mad because she saw me on her dancers page. So when she saw me, it was like, oh, who is this bitch? You can't do that, da da da, allegedly. And that's how, I don't know. It just started going up from there. Then I started atting her, mentioning her, going back and forth, da da da. You know, we on that because I'm from the city, so I'm like, we on that. And then I got into timeout when I came back around Christmas Eve. I remember posting on Christmas Eve, and then I remember my page just completely being gone on Christmas Eve by 5 p.m. Like, and it was over. And I was like, what? I was so heated. I was sick. So I'm like, I built this brick by brick.
Mm.
I didn't get our last interview. I'm just not watching it. Not even.
Right, you had a lot of
24 hours ago.
followers on that other page.
I know. I did. That's why I was like, why would y'all take? It was just so bad. But it was like, you know what? I'm a boss, so I know how to recover from losses anyway.
How many followers you had?
I had like 20K.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then it was just like gone. And I'm like, everybody I know, all my connections, all my people, I had interviews coming up that I needed to do. Couldn't even get to that because nobody really could get to me. And I was just like, I don't know. It was kind of like discouraging a little bit. I was pissed.
No, that's a fact.
It was discouraging a little bit. And then my friend like, you're the Don. Like, get your fucking self back up and rebuild.
Oh, that's a fact.
I'm like, she like, and the people who were in there really wasn't supporting like that. They're just staring. You need to build it again with the people that's really gonna rock with you. And then that's the part that really stuck with me. I'm like, you might be right. Like, I should find another way.
Yeah, it ain't shit to build it back up though.
Well, I told you to teed up on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I am Riyyah the Don. TikTok, seriously.
I went through the same shit though. The African had stole my page and shit. You feel me?
You said African.
Yeah, he had FaceTime me and asked him to give him some money for it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm like, shit. I ain't had that many followers, but it
What?
was doing okay though. Like a lot of people was responding to me, and like after that shit happened, like like people weren't responding to me and shit. I'm like, damn. Like that's why I kind of really slowed down on the interviews because I wasn't getting no responses from nobody and
Cause
shit. You know?
they thought my page was my new page, which is Riyyahthadon Thadon. But it was like people were like, is this the real page? Is this another page? Da da da. I'm like, no, this is really me. Like now I gotta convince people that I'm me.
Yeah.
Like that's annoying. So I'm like, okay, I'm going back to TikTok until y'all figure it out because regardless, y'all gonna keep seeing me.
Yeah. I really and my whole thing was I really kind of was just building my internet presence. Like I really, you know, but I'm like I still was like fuck it though. I just you know
Same. I was peaking. I just did baddies.
I wasn't even I don't feel like that, but I feel like it was you know it wasn't doing bad.
You was on your way.
Yeah.
Cause when I was like, okay, we gonna work, we gonna connect. I was so excited to drop our interview, and then I'm like, what is going on? I was sick. Okay.
Like, I was wondering what was going on with your page too though, cause I know I had cause you like one of the last interviews I did. You feel me? So I used to be looking for your page. I'm like, damn, what's up with her page? I'm like, I know she ain't blocked me.
No, I was waiting on our interview. Like, what? I was waiting on our interview, the first episode of Baddies, the first audition, everything. Like, I was just so mad. Like, damn, I just lost my whole like resume. Damn near. It was
that
like
should be
I
weird.
built this shit, my portfolio. So I was over it. I'm like, damn. But then I hopped up and I was like, damn, revived on TikTok. It was like I redeemed myself. Like I'm back in the motherfucking chat.
That's fire.
Period.
Though. Yeah.
And then it's just like from there, I've been going up, like hella up. I be bad. I'm that bitch on TikTok. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, you know you had that shit anyway. You know.
That's why they can't hold a real nigga back.
Nah, that's
They
what's
tried
up.
that shit, but ran it right back. So now I'm just having my way.
No, they can't stop what God got for you.
Exactly.
You know?
And I'm a manager on TikTok now, and that's how I. Honestly, that's one of my main streams of income is streaming.
That's
It's like,
fire.
yeah. Like I ain't punched the clock in 7 years, damn near 8 years now, and it's like me. I'm where the money reside. So I just be finding a way or a glitch or a rabbit hole, and then I just overdo it. Like I don't overachieve with this shit. I don't care. But TikTok is lit. Like I manage this team. It's called Storm, and we have like a lot of streamers under us. And what we do is we manage new streamers that come, and they go live. They don't really know how to make money on there. I show them how to make money. I show them basically how to do what I do, and I just turn them up. And then I love my team. So shout out to Team Storm. But yeah, I do that too. So we lit, and that's how I got my show that we gonna talk about.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire though. But I wanted to ask you a couple more things before we talked about that. Like what?
That's why I ain't touch on it.
Yeah, let's get on some events, man. Some really events. We could talk about me. We could talk about some shit that's going on in the city though. Like this has been a lot of shit going on in the city.
It has. It has. Did you check out the Grand Prix?
No, I didn't. I didn't go down. I went down there when they had put the shit up down there. But
same.
and I mean that's some shit I don't know. I really ain't into that type of shit.
Me neither. But I just feel like when they get warm outside, Detroit people just want a reason.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
They just want
That's
a reason
fact.
to be somewhere.
That's
Like
a fact.
they might go on a date, and it might just be something they knew that they want to do together on a date. My cousin was like, Fridays are free. Like I never knew that because I never been to that before.
I might that shit gone now though.
Yeah, but every year they come. Fridays are free.
Okay, see next year I'm gonna know.
Yes. So take y'all kids or y'all dates for the
That's
first time or something crazy.
Yeah, I thought about taking my sons to that shit, but you know,
Yeah.
my sons they get more into sports.
Yeah,
like
my
they
son.
love hooping and football. They really ain't
Right.
into that super loud shit. I can't even lie.
That's why I could never take my son to that monster truck stuff. People always
Yeah,
try to give me. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I don't think my boy like my oldest boy because I can't even lie. I be feeling like he's so much like me. He just so cool and want you feel me. I don't
Exactly.
think he really care too much for that shit. He might not like it and he might not dislike it or he might not like it. He might just be on some I'm just here you feel me type shit. You know.
Just because I was invited.
Yeah, you know I feel like that's damn near. You know, but basketball, football, that type of shit, gonna be excited all in.
Hell
You
yeah,
feel me?
it's so much action. That's why.
Yeah.
So like, it's like I think my kid would even be interested in the hockey game because where they be throwing hands. It's like
Yeah,
he be
that's like
like, what the heck?
I done took my kids to a hockey game.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit was low key lit too, though. I can't
Especially the
even lie.
Red Wings, we put BTA
Yeah.
like all the time. We was putting BTA. We was winning that Stanley Cup like it was always ours.
Yeah, we done got better the past couple years.
I'm
too.
surprised we even fell off. What happened? The greats must have retired or
You
moved
know how that
around.
shit be though. It always be once you be good for so long,
They want to.
you gotta be like a rebuilding stage type shit. But we
Sheesh.
won the Red Wings ain't 1 week that long.
Say they ain't gonna let it go that long.
Nah. And how them white people love the Red
Right, that's what I
Wings,
said. They
you
not about
know?
to shit.
The Tigers too.
What do
though.
I need to put? What do I need to invest in to get us that player? Like, yeah, money talk. We gonna get the people. Speaking of, like, that's why. What do you think of people saying KD might come here? Do you think we need KD?
We could use them. We could use them for sure. You know, because I like Tobias, but I feel like he too streaky, and I feel like KD will probably be more consistent. Like we probably would have we damn near probably would have beat New York if we had another consistent scorer. You know, like somebody else scoring
Yeah.
20, 30 points.
Yeah.
You feel me? 'Cause we,
Which is Kevin Durant.
no, for sure.
He's the
That's
player that can
easy.
do that, right?
Yeah, that's for sure coming from him.
And
you
then
know?
us being in the playoffs, that's something that haven't been too easy for him, especially going to the playoffs. Like, yeah, we're gonna do that.
I think he probably really trying to go to a contender, but I feel like we only one piece away from being a contender. All
My
right,
son said we could take Giannis. We could use Giannis.
man, Giannis, we have damn near
Give up our whole squad.
hell yeah. Giannis gonna want a lot of money. Giannis still kind of young.
Exactly.
You feel me? Giannis
But our
still
team is
kinda
pretty young. You don't feel like the Pistons are kind of young?
No, we is.
Yeah,
We young. We super young.
exactly.
But that's why like KD would be a good fit because he kind of like
a
older.
vet. Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And it's like he damn near probably on his way out the league type shit. So he probably, you know. You said out.
Yeah, that would be crazy to actually see KD actually about to sit down forever. Like
All our favorites probably, you know.
they are. Mm-hmm.
Curry, KD, LeBron. They time finna be up, you know. It's finna be all new faces of the league. That
We
shit
just
gonna
gonna
be
have to get
crazy.
used to it. Like
That shit gonna be crazy to me. I'm gonna feel old for sure.
for sure. But we grew up. I grew up watching like Vince Carter, like T Mac and stuff like that because
Hell
my
yeah.
brothers, my big brothers. So it's like I've always been seeing like those kind of players, and then I stopped seeing them like Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, and I'm like these players are really good. I was like, I bet they be in the NBA forever. And I look up, I'm like, where did they go? So then I was like, oh shit. Then there's new faces. Like LeBron was like the newbie. He was the rookie. Everybody was talking about him. Allen Iverson, they was the newbies. And then I was like, AI left, and it's like, oh shit. Like AI was here at the Pistons. I met him when he played for the Pistons here.
Mm.
I thought it was real cool. He was at Fridays in Southfield. It was a couple days before the All-Star game, and he cut his braids. And he had the line in the middle of his head. And I'm like, bro, is that from him always having that middle part? He could not get it to, like...
See my shit.
But
That's
he,
probably
like,
when he cut my
if you
shit.
get it, it would be just like Allen Iverson. I swear to
I
goodness.
know.
And then he had it like that. We had a bandana on, like a headband. And then I was like, dang, this is crazy. I was one of the first people to see it. And then I saw it on ESPN or TNT the next day. Everybody was talking about it. And we had already seen him because he was at Fridays. I'm like, oh my God, they were like horsing him about it. I was like, damn.
Hey, I used to be through the city
But
too.
he
I
was
can't
lit
even
though.
lie.
Yeah, he was nice. He was lit. He was like hugging everybody. He was turned
Yeah,
up.
The city wasn't good for AI though.
No, it wasn't.
You know?
It wasn't. He
This
was
city
cool
ain't
though.
good for niggas that's like hood niggas though. Like I can't even lie. You know,
Why you think that?
cause this is you gonna get entrenched. You'll get entrenched, and you see it all the time though. Like niggas love, like we got beautiful women. You feel me? It's like, and you will see them. You will be seeing beautiful women at the Coney. That's why you dog that play for the Lions. You want to? He keep catching. He on the east side at the Coney. He on the west side at the Coney. Like, bro, you rich as hell. You can't just be at the Coney, bro. You feel me? You don't get in
That's like
trouble.
John Morant when he went down to Memphis, right?
Yeah, if John was here, he down there be hanging with niggas from 7 Mile.
Because
You
look,
feel me? Hanging
look
with
at Miles
Reno.
Bridges already. He's from our city. Like, and look how turned he is. And I'm like, and y'all say he from Detroit? Oh, I could believe it. The way he act, I definitely can believe it.
And you see, niggas come here and get cool as hell with the rappers and shit. Niggas be wanting to be in the bars with the rappers,
Right.
with Ray and Peasy and shit. You feel me?
Got my NBA friends. Let's go.
Niggas be out their mind. You know, like, bro, you need to be hooping, bro. You trying to hang with rappers.
Too fun.
But this city,
It's
like,
too fun.
this one of them cities that's like that, though.
It's too
Like,
fun.
yeah, you
And
ain't,
we really like that. We all feel like
For
we celebrities.
sure.
So it's like, y'all
You gonna
should
have
be
fun
lucky
with
to
us.
see us. Exactly. Welcome to our city.
yeah.
Like, that's what the fuck it is. And they love it here. It's like, it makes superstars feel like even bigger superstars, but they look at us as superstars. Like you said, they want to be with Peasy and everybody.
Nah,
They
for sure.
infatuated. Like, oh shit, we
Everywhere I
outside.
go, though, like, when I meet people, though, like, it be like a guarantee they damn near want to chill type shit. I can't lie. Like, anytime I go all the time or anywhere, they be like, fuck it, like, let's do it, you
Yeah.
know? I was like, yeah, it gotta be something about this city type shit. Like, we a
Exactly.
whole vibe,
It's,
though. Like,
we
you know?
are really new. It like we've been that. We've been new.
Nah,
But
for
the
sure.
world just getting hit. But it's
Yeah.
like the Bay Area knew. Bay Area always knew about Detroit. Like I feel like we always fucking through. Chicago always knew because they like our cousins.
No, a lot of people though, because even when I used to go to,
They would say we rap off beat though. They were trying to horse it some of our beats too fast and we rap off beat. That's what
But-
they were telling us. But now everybody sounds like us now.
nah,
It's
that's
like,
a fact.
what?
Everybody want to try to rap like Detroit people.
Y'all was
for sure.
saying we wasn't. We was off beat and all this other shit. Now
That's
all of a
because we
sudden-
pronounce all our words. And
We do.
You feel me? Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, that's a fact.
We say Florida. They'll say we say Florida. They be like Florida.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
No,
Right?
we pronounce all our words. No, that's a fact. You know.
Doesn't
we gotta,
even like
we
y'all,
gotta get that
y'all
shit
speak
out.
proper. Well, we just enunciate.
Nah,
our
you
words.
gonna hear what we gotta say.
Absolutely.
Like, you feel me? They ain't finna be no mumbling type shit or
No.
nothing. You finna hear this shit.
No mumbling rapping over here. You gonna hear every single word,
Nah,
like
that's a
every
fact.
single punchline, every
And
bar.
we talking
every-
crazy.
It's choppy, like
You
it's
know?
fuck, and
Nah,
we
that's
mean
a
it too.
fact.
It's no cap in the
Nah,
rap.
that shit
Everything
like
is
this.
real life.
Nah,
It's
that
a
shit-
movie here in Detroit. Why y'all think Tubi is popping like that? Because they didn't just make this shit up. It's actual people telling these stories to these producers and these directors. That's why these stories getting written. This shit is
People
really
be
in our
on
city.
Tubi. I love Tubi.
Our city.
I love Tubi. I can't even lie. Every time somebody be on Tubi, I be like, why? Like,
Because
you
it's
feel-
free. And they feel like they bossed up because they paid for Amazon Prime or something like that. And they were watching
Tubi had
BMS.
fire.
Which
And I
is
be
still
like,
based
especially-
off our city.
And I be like, all the Detroit movies on there be fire to me, damn near.
Exactly.
Majority, a lot of them, like the shows, all that shit be
Mhm.
fire. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so what you think about that shit with Skilla, like him getting shot and shit?
I feel like he beat somebody up or something, and he won, and they probably want to retaliate, or it's probably over a female, which is 99.9% of the time. And I just feel like that's bold because I look at it like that was our little brother, so that damn near was like, who did that? Like, hold on, like that's not what we doing
Yeah,
to Skilla.
if they would have killed Skilla, a
That
lot
would
of
have hurt
people would have.
so bad. That's
A
why
lot
I'm
of
like,
people would have been sad at the
listen,
silly.
don't do that, please. Whoever listening, don't hurt Skilla, please. I'm begging, just for me. Please do that for Riyyahthadon. Don't hurt Skilla. But that's our baby. So it's like, please don't touch him. Like we watched him go from here to here. That's like our son. Please, whatever it is, I'm sure y'all can figure it out. Like I just felt like it made me sad a little bit. I was sad to see you. I'm like, I don't like that because he really be trying to do his thing. And in person, he's such a nice person. I met him a gazillion times. He's really nice, and I don't know whatever life he lives outside of whatever. But I'm like, overall, he's a good person. Like, I think everybody can see that. So I think that's why a lot of people were shocked. But in the city, you can't just be dangling around the city then if you have smoke at the same time. Y'all know what the city is. Y'all know what it's about. Like, this what happens. You can't just be outside like that if you know if you did beat a nigga ass or something like that. Like, you can't just be dangling like and ask somebody prom and somebody gonna call for sure because everybody see you. Then these little kids, they geek to see you, Skilla, because they love the hell out of you. So they gonna tell somebody.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, the whole hood would have been there in a minute. Like, he big. He had the BT Awards after that. So now he came back like he Curtis Jackson. Like, he done came back like he 50 Cent. To me, it's like, they be like, oh, now he a real rapper. Not you. Not you gotta get shot to be a real rapper. It don't feel good, though. And I pray that situation definitely work itself out in a positive way.
Well, yeah, I do too, though. I can't even lie, man.
What you think about it?
What I think about it, man, I think, the the shit's so touchy because it's like I'm like I know, you feel me? I know people on both sides and shit. I'm kind of, you feel me? Like people on both sides kind of deal with me like that's kind of close to
Right.
you feel me, the situation. So you feel me, real shit though. Like I tell a lot of the young guys I deal with, man, like like I pray for them and I tell them like, man, like that shit don't even be worth it.
It's
Like
not.
you feel me? I try to
It's so much life to see. It's so
no,
much
that's a
money to
fact.
make. It's so much beautiful
That be my whole
things.
thing,
Like,
like bro, like
just
just
live
like
a full life.
get some money, bro, and like you feel me?
With
Deal with
money, life gets so much better. Don't believe everybody
no, that's
saying
a
it's
fact.
so crazy or whatever. It's how you do when you have it. You can go on vacation. You can take your family on vacation. You can tour the world. You can go to different countries you've never been to. You can just start living your actual life, not
Yeah.
just living, but feeling not being alive, but actually living. Like, cause everybody, we all alive. It's just like, are you really living your life though? Like,
Are
are you
you
just
living?
yeah,
No,
you just
that's a
around
fact.
here waking up mad as hell when somebody else didn't get to
Miserable.
do that though.
Miserable.
Like somebody last day was yesterday.
And all
So
you
it's
gotta
like
do is work.
just go hard and just be grateful for which
Yeah.
is like just take a breather, like smoke a blunt, go meditate, pray about it, forgive, love, all that, and then that's gonna make you feel much better. Like just move on with your day and your life, and you'll get blessed. Like don't sit here with all that hate in your heart and all
Yeah.
this weird stuff.
That be the thing, like with the artists, like with the artists that I talk to, the people that rap and shit, it just be like, bro, you so talented, bro. Like
Right,
just rap about some different shit, like
right,
and it's like, out here killing niggas every day. So
right.
why is you rapping about?
Why you want to manifest that
Yeah,
anyways?
you
Like
feel me? That be
what?
my whole thing with them, you feel me? But I done been young before. I done been there before, but
Still
I
need a big homie.
no, I always kind of like the hustling shit always kind of fascinated
Same,
me. You
same.
feel me?
Getting
So
money.
it was like,
One more so the game
uh,
banging shit. It was more so the
yeah,
pulling
for
up in
sure.
Ferraris and Porsches looking like a bad bitch for me. I'm like, I think I'll take that route.
I never seen a super violent person be super rich.
Mm-mm.
That's my whole thing. Like, and that's why I tell them like I never seen nobody that's super violent. And a lot of these niggas don't even be violent for real.
Exactly.
Like they really they niggas shoot you, but like niggas in my generation was really violent. Like niggas will catch you and hurt you. Niggas will kill you, all that type of shit. You feel me? But these little niggas treacherous too, though. Don't get it twisted, though. They gonna
Mm-mm.
kill you before they popping you. But like back in like 90s babies, 89 babies,
It was
like
reckless.
yeah, we is wreck you,
Reckless.
all type of shit.
That's
You
why we
feel
just
me?
sit back and let the YNs do their thing because we dang near retired crash outs. And it's just
Yeah.
like, we
The
just
YN
sit back
straight
like,
killing shit. Though,
yeah, they
like,
just reckless. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Chill out. Like, then y'all sitting there crying, and it hit you when you got to sit somewhere for the rest of your life, and it's like you was moving way too fast. I say you going nowhere. You going nowhere real fast, or you like that? Just,
yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a
just
fact.
going fast but going nowhere. Like just absolutely nowhere. Then you can't beef and get money at the same time. You can't be
Nah.
outside and get your money
Then
and
it's
you
like
beefing.
y'all, you feel me? The niggas that they saying did the shit and shit. You feel me? It's like y'all really ready to be in tour with a millionaire. You feel me? Like this
Who anybody's gonna do anything for the money?
simple. He got fans that'll hurt you just all on some random silly ass
Yeah,
shit. You
just on
feel
some
me?
fanned out stuff.
Yeah, it's like, do you want that type of shit? Is it worth it though?
No.
That be to me though. Like, is it really worth
No,
it?
that's what Jay-Z be saying in his song. He like, I have $1 billion and some dollars. If I really want to beef with y'all, do y'all understand how this could get for y'all?
No, he been said it in the song.
Like,
He say, if I kill you, I'm brainless, but if you kill me, you famous. I'm like that shit deep. That's how shit go for real.
like, you're not gonna get to me before I get to you because I have money to make that happen anyway. So it's like, just let them be, and everybody just get on. My mama said in the '70s, people loved being black. They loved each other. They always stuck together, like the Black Panthers. And
A
all
lot
that
of
good
dope
stuff.
money around, a lot of heroin money around.
Yeah,
that
and
time,
everybody, she said it was nice. Everybody had money. They was chilling. She's like, she didn't understand how did they come to black versus black so much. She's like, it's just heartbreaking to see it.
I mean,
It's crazy. Like, we need to
that
go
was
back
the
to
whole
that '70s love.
that was the whole plan though.
Exactly. That
was
was
the whole plan.
to tear us apart.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But that's why Tupac got, because he was trying to tell people and warn them, like, this is what is happening to our neighborhood.
No, any black leader type, you feel me? They not like I was just talking about this in the shop. It was a dog from Chicago. He was 24 and the hook shot him like 100 times. You
What?
feel me? What the fuck was his name?
100?
He was a Black Panther. Not Huey Newton, but
That's crazy work.
damn, I know dog name, but I can't think of it right now. But he was.
And it's crazy. I don't even know about this.
Yeah, they made the movie about him. Yeah, it was a movie about him out right now. It ain't even that old either. I can't think of the.
Oh, I'm about to try to search that.
Yeah, when we get done, I'm gonna tell you the name of it. It's something Trader or something. But yeah, he was young, like 24, and he was like the leader of the Black Panthers and shit.
That's crazy.
And they killed him. The police killed him. Shot in his house. They ran in his house. Shot him in his house. They was outside his house. Shot him. You feel me? And just because he was
on that knowledge stuff, but
yeah.
You see what happened to Tory Lanes. Like, he was already trying to put people on that, you know what stuff, and then that's what ultimately
You think
got
so?
him that NFT stuff. I think that's why he ultimately had to go down. He was trying to like basically take money out the pockets of the big people by doing that. And like when people feel like that's too much of a oh hell no, like we'll start losing money for sure. And so we definitely got to shut him up. And then now in jail, somebody that stabbed him in his neck a couple times, like some random Mexican guy. Like,
they said that was a hit.
It definitely was a hit. It's like, oh no, because Megan is allegedly about to be made to be a liar because I don't know. Everybody probably felt in their heart. Like. Everybody probably already felt in their heart that man was probably telling the truth that he really didn't do that.
Oh, girl never said she ain't shoot her. That's why I'm confused.
And he never did. He did. That's the crazy part. I think it's he used to mess with her.
She never said she didn't. That was I'm threw off though. Like exactly. If I didn't shoot nobody, I'm gonna be like, man, I didn't shoot that motherfucker. I don't know what happened.
I think he used to talk to her.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I think he's trying to protect her, and he was willing to do that. To me, that's like what a man.
Yeah, that's real shit though.
That's some love, because he's like, I'm willing to. And then nigga got stabbed in his neck and everything.
He gotta take accountability though. He dealing with friends.
Exactly.
Friends, and then it's like women.
That's probably why he ultimately did it, because he like, it's my fault anyways. Like,
yeah, I would've took it on the chin too though, because it's like you let this shit go too far. Yeah. You done let the gun get pulled out. You done let somebody shoot the gun.
Right.
You feel me? And it's all because of you wanna sleep with both of them. You feel me? So it's like. You should have been being more prayer. So now it's like you got to take this shit on the chin. Of course you don't want to be in jail. Of course you want to be like, man, no, I didn't do this shit. But it's like,
what would it make you look like as the guy who did all that? Then it's like it might have came back and punished you anyways.
Yeah, I never felt like he did that shit.
Me neither. I was like, I can't. It just don't feel like that's what's happening, because he never even said like I did it. I'm like, he never said that. So why y'all put him in jail for something that he never even admitted to doing?
But of course he ain't gonna say he did it, but just how the shit went, you feel me? Like how the fuck he ain't had no gun residue on him. He ain't. That's
what they said, and no fingerprints was on there, none of his nothing. Like, and then y'all still had enough evidence to put him in prison?
Yeah, that shit deep.
What lawyer did he have?
And then I'm like, the driver, I'm like, what's up with the driver? I'm like, was he a gangster or what?
Or what? Because what are we doing? Where's Casper? Where did he go? Because y'all not seeing anything.
That's what now the driver coming out like, oh, he ain't shooter, but it's like, damn, nigga, why the
fuck? Where you been at? Yeah. What did you do? Who paid you? What's happening? Y'all played Tory Lanes. I just want to say that on the record. Y'all played him. That is
situation janky for sure.
Y'all playing him, and it's coming out because what's done in the dark has to come to the light. So it's like y'all played him, and now we're all about to see what this is about to do. That's a crazy story. Then when he got hurt in there, and it was some random guy, I was like,
they stabbed him up good too.
Why would y'all do that? So now, is he gonna be able to sing to us anymore?
You crazy?
That's the first thing I thought about.
Sure. I like it, Tory.
Why?
Tory first album.
Oh my God! Y'all stop. That's making me sad. Leave him alone. Him and Skilla. Leave Skilla and Tory Lanes alone. Like, just let them live. Leave them alone. I can't believe they did that.
Niggas be having issues though.
But I'm sad that he did that, because you know he loved to sing. That's gonna make him sad. That's gonna make him mad. He probably gonna come back like yay, off the wire, through the wire. Hopefully, I'm praying that's how he coming, because they really
Tory
trying him.
Tory gonna come out dropping hard shit.
Yeah, they trying him, so we just gonna keep him in prayers. But that's crazy work. I'm just like, damn, man, if that's what's true, that's gonna.
They gonna have to do something though. They gonna have to cut his time or something, man.
Yeah, because somebody in there trying to hurt him. Now he gonna have to be on. What is that? LOP.
Well, I I ain't hip.
He got to be on some shit like a protection.
Nah, but he probably feel like he too gangster for that shit.
But we don't want him out here just getting stabbed up though.
But he still probably don't want to be on no protected custody type shit.
That's what Chris Brown was on.
A lot of them niggas be like that. Them niggas be wanting to be real gangsters. I can't even lie. But I don't see my. I don't want to be. I want to mingle with the people too. Shit. Fuck it though.
So you'll be in there just cooling like R. Kelly. R. Kelly just threw that bitch.
Yeah,
He not in no protected custody or nothing.
Why not? You gonna be in that bitch by yourself 24 hours just cause you rich? I'm gonna be in that bitch with the people. Shit.
And he said, bro, in there singing and everything for people. They like just sing one song.
Yeah,
He just out there just having concerts and shit.
I'm be in that bitch in the trenches working out and fighting and hooping with niggas.
I just said fighting is crazy.
I'll be in shit. This
Say
gladiator.
ready for whatever.
Yeah, this gladiator school. I'm gonna be ready for it.
I'm
and,
crying. That's hilarious. That's because you gotta know that's what's up. That's what's going down in that bitch. So it's just like.
No, some of them niggas ready. Some of them niggas ready for that shit. Diddy praying ready for that shit.
Dirk, you think he'll protect the custody?
Yeah, Dirk pray. No, he praying, but he probably is. But Dirk pray. Dirk hanging around gangster niggas every day. So it's like he already in his mindset. Like he can't be in no PC type shit. You feel me? I'm hanging with wolves every day. What it's gonna look like for me to
go in there and
be hiding in this bitch? You feel me?
I wonder if he with some people. People probably came up to him like, I got you, Dirk.
Of course. He Muslim, man. You feel me? That Muslim shit, that type of shit deep. You feel me?
That's my baby daddy. He a Muslim. So they like them big nation, like for sure.
Yeah,
and they stand on that.
And he rich. You feel me? So when you a G, man, it just be like, you know, you'll be able to be good anywhere you go. That's just how life goes.
Right.
You feel me? I know. I definitely feel like I can go anywhere and adapt. And
we from Detroit. I feel like Detroit people can just do that anyway. Like just being from Detroit, you can just
for sure.
go
It's
anywhere.
A hard ass place to do anything.
That's something like Chicago said Chirac. I'm like, then this must be Afghanistan because, wow, like
that bitch like here though.
Yes, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like we definitely, like then are identical.
No, that's a fact.
It's like they more so probably beef about like
the only thing they gang
is different.
But
some of this should be like personal here more so because Detroit's we not bullies.
And more treacherous though, because it's like it'll be on some that gang banging shit is then they're kind of structured.
Right.
This shit here is like anybody can kill you. Like
right. If they in their feelings or whatever they got going on, it's like the Wild West.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's a fact.
Y'all tripping.
And ain't no structure or no like hierarchy type shit where
no big homies and nobody you gotta go talk to before you do something.
No, that's a fact.
Crazy work. That's crazy work. I don't know, but I do know that that's the cool concert that they having at her plaza. I think I seen a little bit of everybody on that lineup.
When is it?
I think it's Juneteenth. It's like a Juneteenth concert, if I'm not mistaken.
That might be fire. That bitch
Doughboy Cash Out.
Hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Free?
Yeah, I don't know if it's free. I think they have tickets. Nah, I don't know about that.
You just said Juneteenth.
Yeah, Juneteenth is gonna be like it's at her plaza, and I'm like, oh, that's big. That's big for the city. I'm so proud that artists get to really just showcase who they are now, and they didn't have that.
What you think about Juneteenth?
I think that a lot of people probably don't really celebrate it or take it as serious as some people. I feel like eventually it will get big as long as they stay consistent. And I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about it. I celebrate it because it's for us. I think I'm like whatever my people are doing and we're doing it in a celebratory way. I'm with it. I'm with the shit. Like I'm with my people. Wherever we go, we on that.
I don't know how I feel about that shit.
How do you feel? What do you think about it?
I damn near be thinking that shit some bullshit. I can't even lie. I think it just they just give us some shit that kind of calm us down. Like,
yeah.
You feel me? But it be like.
Ain't that just one day though?
It don't be like. And it be like, I don't know, like, what's the real history behind this shit? Or that's how I be feeling about a lot of shit, because they really try to, like, destroy our history and don't talk about, like,
and just
feed
give us
bullshit.
Anything.
Yeah, you feel me? So, like, how the fuck
like,
they just
no
come
offense,
out
like the
woodwork?
Holy Bible, when they just handed it to us, but they didn't want us to read anything, but they gave that to us. And it's like, how could you trust something that they just get to us on their own when they already try to mind wash us?
But it
Anyways?
say it in the Bible though. It say it in the Bible that it can be used to manipulate people. It's all
They
that's all
manipulated
them though.
the fuck out of our people. They didn't even want to teach us how to read. So
No,
it's
that's a
like,
fact. But that's how you know. That's how you know that you can't really. It really ain't got nothing to do with the Bible because the Bible will tell you like you can take a verse and take it out of context
exactly.
and manipulate people, and that's kind of
That's-
we didn't know how to read.
They wouldn't teach us.
You,
They didn't want us
you
to.
feel me?
They
So
knew.
that's how you know it's like.
We would have got too powerful. We would have came together. We united. It would have been that slavery.
But it's people that use the Bible to manipulate people.
Yeah,
All
even
the
pastors.
all the religious books, like people kind of use them, but it's like it's all
power.
on you.
It's
Yeah,
power.
for sure. You ever watch the Book of Eli? It kind of show you though, like it show you though, like how like he wanted the Bible bad as hell because he knew it can manipulate a lot of people
It's like
to believe in him, and you understand. And he
Mhm.
already had people following him, but he knew how to. If he had the Bible, he knew how people would gravitate to him, you know. And that shit deep to me, like that's real life.
That was a deep movie.
No, it is.
That was a really good movie too.
No, that's one of my favorite movies.
Yo, that was crazy. Denzel Washington played the fuck out of that role.
No, that's one of my favorite movies. That shit deep as hell.
That was
you know?
really good. I think I watched that like back to back one time. I'm like, let me watch this one
No,
more
for
time.
sure,
'Cause I did something.
If you think about it, it's like that's how people really use the Bible to manipulate people. Because there be a lot of people, sick people in position of power like that. Like
Absolutely.
you feel me, reverends with mega churches and shit. But it's like you
That's
really
just
sick.
yeah, that's
You
it.
don't care about nobody. Like it's shit around here. So
People in their audiences, they rent due, they get kicked out their house
for
with
sure.
you sitting in a mansion. It's like y'all, and then y'all still collecting money. Like y'all should be trying to put that back into y'all church. It's like
Man,
why? What's going on?
I just was having
I
this
feel like that's what God would do.
No, for sure.
He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't be
sure.
flashy while his people hungry and starving.
No, that's one thing about me. Like I'm a Christian. I'm a heavy believer.
Right.
Like you feel me. So
Right.
I had this conversation with people a lot, and that be their biggest thing though. Like man, churches, man, my auntie, she paid her, my grandma paid her tithes all their life, and her license getting cut off, and
Oh my God.
you feel me? And I'm like, bro, it's just genuine people, like. It's genuine people and it ain't genuine people, bro. And that's just all to it, bro. Like you can't, and it's like they a man, so you can't be looking at that person like they God. You
exactly.
feel me? That's a man.
You still have to make that decision if you can even afford to do this.
You just
can't force you to do
that's
it.
a fact.
And that's why Marvin Savage in jail now because he tried to force them to give money to him back in the day, and it caught up. Yeah, like wait a minute.
That's what just locked the doors.
Yeah,
okay,
like is this what? That's not what God wants. This is it's foolishness, and it's really drawing people away from God because it's like now they looking at y'all like y'all cosplaying. It's all a joke. It's a gimmick.
No, that's a fact.
Because a lot of them are being sought out to be homosexuals and all type of stuff. Like
yeah, them niggas do be. I can't even lie though. I peep that shit. Like the church that I would go to if I would go to church on Sunday, like. It's a nigga in there, he like a preacher, and I feel like, I'll be like, this nigga soft as hell. You feel me? I'd be like, he feminine as hell, but he got a wife and shit, but I'll still be like, man, this nigga.
And that don't mean nothing, you know?
Like, this nigga feminine,
okay?
Bro. Like,
real sassy. And you will know the spirit by the spirit. Like,
you're
not, your first mind telling you that, then that's that.
Yeah, no,
seriously.
I'm here. And then, like, the head preacher, it's like he totally against that type of shit. Like, he totally against gay people type shit. And I worked the first barbershop I cut in, the dude that owned it, he was a preacher.
Right.
And he didn't like him because that.
Right.
He like, I don't fuck with Pastor Henry because he against gay. He don't like gay people and shit, you know. And I used to be like, that's kind of deep to me. Like, I'm like, you saying you don't like another preacher because he against gay. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like,
it's not that I don't like gay people because I love everybody because that's what we're supposed to do. Because I got a lot of, I'm sure you have gay friends. Like, if they studs or anybody.
Gay family members.
Yeah, all that. So it's like you still love them because they're still they still matter.
They human,
yeah,
they
sure. Still matter. Their feelings. Okay, we can't just be around her bullying mothers. Let them be. If that's what they want to do, as long as they're not hurting nobody, I just be like, do your thing and make you happy, whatever.
I don't care.
Me either. Like, I don't care.
That's between them and God.
Okay? So I just be like, you know what? Hey, more than y'all do your thing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
For me, it's like the Christians, the pastors, y'all are hypocrites. Y'all preaching against that shit. For the people that's openly doing their thing, okay, they being real. Y'all are fake. That's some bullshit because y'all telling people not to do it the whole time y'all doing this shit. And it's just like,
That's janky.
What are you doing? Like, ew, get off the pulpit. Like, God is going to get you.
No, that's a fact.
God is going to get you the worst one, because you out here trying to, you blasphemy. It's like you mocking his stuff, and he like, you playing with me. You're going to be the one that's going to get it worse.
Hey, look.
Like,
this shit's so touchy. I can't even lie. I never talked about this shit on camera and shit. You feel me? And people might see this shit and don't want to talk about. You feel me? But this is a real story though. You feel me? Somebody, the church I grew up in and shit. You feel me? I went to school with a girl. You feel me? We was in high school. I was in the 10th grade. She was in the 9th. She dealt with one of the preachers. You feel me? At the church, you feel me? And she telling me this shit, you know. I'm like, damn, dog, a pedophile. She 14, he's 60 something at the time, you feel me? She trying to tell me he ain't no pedophile. We in school, we in the lunchroom arguing about this shit, though. We going back and forth, like, you feel me? I'm like, man, that dog a pedophile, you feel me? Isn't he baptized me and everything, you feel me? Like, so shit be so touchy, and it's like, I'm still, you know, like,
it
shit.
Still bothers you. Is it like traumatic? Was that kind of traumatic to see somebody like that?
No,
that you
for
thought
sure. It's
was
traumatic.
He
baptized me,
and
like...
it's like you see him in a good light, and then it's like, it's kind of disappointing, too, because it's like you never got let down because I was following something that you...
deep.
Yeah.
That type of shit that make you lose your faith or make you not believe. Like, how can I believe in this shit?
And you a horrible example of what God is.
No,
like,
that's a fact.
And you preaching this craziness, and then you're a whole weirdo. Like, yo.
Well, I ain't even gonna... I'm gonna say it was allegations, but... You feel me? I'm gonna say it was allegations. You feel me?
But even if it was, that would be screwed up. Like, if that was true, that's not what God is.
What you feel me? Yeah, people see it, though. They gonna know, though. Like,
right.
They gonna know, like, the shit was real. The shit came out in church. You feel me? So it ain't just some shit. You feel me?
Right.
I'm pulling out of the air, but you know that shit was touchy to me. You know, but.
I'm already hip.
And
the crazy thing, I've been around some great pastors. I can say
I have too, though.
I've been around some absolute great pastors.
But that's what I was saying. Well, that's how I started.
Like when you get around the good ones,
people,
it's like you see.
And it ain't genuine people.
And you see that in the Bible, where it's like people are like wolves in sheep clothing.
No, that's a fact.
And it's like you have to know that with your spirit, by your spirit. That's why you got to keep yourself like, you know, good with God, so you can get that like discernment when you around different pastors. You like, okay, that ain't right. Like, I know it ain't right because God just told me like it ain't right.
But that's damn near everything what you do though. Like anything you do, it be like genuine people and it be fake people, and it just be like on you to decipher. You feel me? And it be like sometimes you damn near gotta deal with the fake people, but you damn near just gotta know how to deal with them. That type shit. You know.
You just gotta know how to move.
Yeah.
But that's when you gotta follow your first mind. Go with your good.
We gotta talk about something else though, because we'll be talking about religion all day.
And it's not like such a broad conversation. Like, it's a broad subject. You could really go all day. I just noticed that. I'm like, then we've been talking about this for a minute, because you can really go on and on and on about it.
Nah, that shit.
It's crazy. It's a good topic though, but it's good. It's like, I'm glad to see that somebody is like-minded when it comes to that with me, because you don't really find people like that. But that was cool.
It'd be hard to talk about religion. You know?
Man, basically, okay, so that's what I was just hearing on my way here on the radio. One more thing about this religion thing. People were mad that Gorilla at the BET Awards won a gospel award over Kurt Franklin.
That was deep. But at the same time, that's another nigga that's feminine. Now, I mean, like, you feel me? That's another nigga you be like,
and they said something about that, too. They was like, he shouldn't be dancing like that, so people wouldn't have to talk about him like that.
Secular. That's like, why you trying to be secular shit?
My granny used to say he gyrating. Like, you turning on that gyrate and all that hooting and hollering. That's not God.
You doing
such. My granny did not like it. She said it's too radical.
He said when he dropped Stump and shit like that, he was addicted to porn.
Right. So my granny already knew it. She like, I don't like it.
So that just show you though, like, he on some weird shit. Like, he on some different shit, but.
And then what porn though? Like, what was the search engine? Because you.
I'm trying to figure out what's the song that Gorilla dropped, but I like Gorilla.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, what's the song? Like y'all rigged this, because if we don't know the song, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Y'all trying to start some controversy because we never heard this song. I want to hear the song.
You know the song? What is it? What is it called? Yeah, see, I ain't hip.
Right. Let me see.
But I said he hip to it.
Let me see, because I don't know about that.
Yeah, I ain't hip to it
I
either.
need
Though.
to know.
I like
'Cause
Glow
what?
though, cause Glow been going hard in the gym.
She have, and I love
Yeah,
it. I love it.
they.
Is this her and Kurt Franklin?
Oh, it's her and Kurt. Okay. Well, I mean that's his fault for putting Glow on the record.
Oh my mama, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's on you, buddy.
Yeah, that's his fault. Shit.
You picked the hottest artist, and then you
Yeah,
expected
she
not
the
to do
hottest
that.
right now. So it's
And
like,
it's just
yeah,
like, are you okay?
yeah, yeah. Okay, I see it now. That's good shit though.
It was. I think I really heard it, but I'm like this. To be honest, I love the BT Awards, but y'all, it's the BT Awards.
They should Sexy Red should drop a gospel song. That'd be the nuttiest.
Exactly, exactly.
That'd be the nuttiest. I can't lie. What you think about Ray J saying he did it to her?
Did what?
You ain't seen that? They've been going back and forth.
No. What you did what to who?
Ray J said he hit Sexy Red, and they've been going back and forth about that shit. He ended up apologizing, saying he didn't or something.
What?
Yeah. A lot of like people got to going at him about it though. Like a lot of dudes like, bro, why you saying you did that? You feel me? And then he ended up apologizing. I'm surprised you ain't seen that.
I didn't see it.
Ray J been going viral right now.
What?
Yeah, Ray J been going viral right now. Ray J nutty. I can't even lie.
He always doing some crazy shit.
He is.
He always doing some crazy shit. I'm trying to. Okay,
yeah,
y'all, we about to record.
had to take a quick break real quick. You know. I'll be back to it.
My apologies. But we back. We back. What up, though?
But, I don't know. What was we talking about? Oh, we talking about we can
We was
move
going
on.
off
Yeah,
that. We was
move
going off
on.
that subject.
Yeah, we can
You
move
said we was
on.
finna talk about something else.
But what you think about the Diddy stuff?
Um, if he did it, he definitely deserved it. Swear.
If he did what?
On allegations. If he did any of those, like with them underage kids or forcing those women to have those like sexual relationships with those men that they don't even know, and they just had a whole party and definitely told them that if they left, they couldn't leave down there. Like they was forced to stay and get damn near raped at this point.
That's kind of touchy. I can't even lie,
Cause then you see what he did to Cassie. People thought he didn't do that, and then when the video came out, how you feel about that?
but you see how Cassie was texting him wanting to do it like oh we doing a freak off this weekend type stuff. So
But how old was she when she first got to him? She was a teenager, so by that time she's groomed.
yeah,
Like there's groomers out here that prey on.
that ain't illegal to be groomed though.
I mean, but what the heck? She was like manipulated then. To
Yeah,
me, it's
that's not
her
illegal, though.
mind wasn't hers. But now she felt like she wanted to press charges because she said she felt like it screwed her life up.
People do that all the time though. That's not illegal.
But it's like she was underage.
She wasn't though. How is she
She was
19?
like she was like 17, 18. And then she's like, her mom gave her permission to go with this man. And then he signed her to his label. And then she's like a freak off girl.
I never heard her being underage.
I swear that's what they were saying. And then there's like other girls too. And I was just like, I could believe it because Aaliyah, she was pretty young when she was hanging around a lot of them too. So it's like, was it really shocking that it would be younger girls hanging with these older men? No. They'll be like, they would be like.
You said when Cassie was born?
1986.
Okay. Oh, she 40.
Now. That's
30,
crazy.
oh, she 38. Okay.
Right. So she was super like she was young. She was like Tierra Marie when Tierra Marie came out.
But I can't even lie, man. All that type of stuff, like why she won? She was with that stuff. All of them.
But
All
what
of
if
them
she
up
was
there
scared? He
testing.
was blowing up people's cars. Kid Cudi even said he did that to his car. He said it out his own mouth. So it's like you just said that people with money can do some malicious things.
No, that's a fact.
So he might be a real insecure, jealous man with $1 billion. And we don't know this man for real. We just listen to his music. We only see what they really want us to see. We don't know who they are when the cameras is on.
That's touchy.
How? And then they say he had something to do with like a lot of the artists getting hurt, and I could believe it because it's
But
like
that ain't what he getting charged with. But like as far as like him and Cassie, you feel me? Like or any of the chicks he dealt with, it's kind of like they was consenting adults. Like
right,
and you ain't really ain't no they ain't got no kids testifying on him talking about he did some. You feel me? He got all grown freaks testifying against him.
freaks.
Yeah, all of them.
But what if he was paying off people? Like you don't think people could get paid to be quiet?
You still a grown freak because you doing
I'm
you.
talking about the younger ones, if there were.
They'll be telling on them.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. Look how many people. It was a hotline. You could call in. You could have called in and said Diddy did something to you.
No.
No, that's how it was.
That's terrible though.
Yeah,
And it was
man.
people coming
Yeah,
forward.
yeah.
But did he really do that to all these people, or are they just trying to make a mockery out of him?
For sure, make a mockery out of him.
What did he do when he was over there trying to get into that liquor money?
Yeah, for sure. He was already in it, but he got greedy.
Yeah, he was like feeling like he was untouchable.
Yeah, he felt like he needed more. He felt like he wanted to be bigger than the. But it's like,
The
come on,
program.
bro. Yeah.
Like, why do you want to just get on the ship and just you're on the
You
yacht?
been on it.
Just stay on the yacht. You on here? You're
This-
on here. Why you want to be the captain?
Yeah, that's how you became a billionaire.
Got greedy.
And it be like that type of shit be deep to me because it's like you want the black people to get behind you and shit. You know, they be like, man, you selling liquor to our community,
You're
bro.
terrible.
Like you really want the black people to get behind like that type of shit
No.
be deep to me. Like come
and
on,
then
bro.
you go over here hitting on. You just got a lot going on, Diddy. Like we.
But before that though, like I was watching the interview and he was just like the whole interview was kind of like black entrepreneurship. You
Right.
feel me? But it's like nigga, you talking about selling liquor to our community, bro. Like that type of shit be kind of deep to me because it's like nigga, you ain't. Do you got a school? Do you
No.
got a grocery store? You want? Do you feed your people
He
better?
just trying to
Do
get to the bag.
You feel me?
He's
Do
getting
you
to the
got
bag.
some shit? Did you put any resources in your community to help
No.
your people? That'd be the deep thing to me, but it's like you want us to be like, oh,
Give us all your money.
or like let's fight with Diddy.
All our money.
Let's
Yeah,
fight
no.
with Diddy Liquor Company.
What have Diddy done for us?
Like nigga, you ain't got no music school. Like bro,
What
you
is-
got rich as hell off being a producer.
Exactly.
You ain't got no school to how to be a producer.
No.
You feel me?
No, he's just looking for the next person he can step on to get higher on the food chain. Like
That shit
that's it.
deep.
That's
You
all he
know?
does. That's why Suge Knight had made that famous statement. Like he all in your videos. He all here. He's the one that wants to be.
And the
He
white
wants to be
people
the
showed
one.
them like, and white people like, I'm like, bro, stop playing with us, bro.
Mhm.
We gave you this shit, bro.
And then now we sitting back like, I don't know.
I
what
don't
to
think
do.
he should be locked up though. I just think he just a diabolical freak. I can't lie.
But then it's like, why? If they had all this evidence to lock him up, then it's like, how is he there right now? Like, why do they want him there?
They taking our money.
Exactly. It's bigger than what we think it is. That's just a decoy.
Yeah, but
Like with Tory Lanes. That's just a decoy.
yeah, for sure. Because this is the first time you ever heard one person getting charged with a RICO.
And then what about that guy, that Einstein guy, Epstein guy? What happened with him? Like, remember he was the target.
Mm.
Why he ain't the target no more? What happened?
He died in jail, didn't he?
Exactly. Like how? Why?
Yeah.
What happened with that? Also, that's what y'all trying to do with Diddy.
Yeah, because he
Oh
had
my God.
he had them people on his island, all type of
You
shit.
think that's
know?
what happened? Was gonna happen with Diddy?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh
but
my God.
no, that's why they got Diddy. Because they getting that footage out of there right now. Like, that footage he got of the biggest people and famous people, that shit is getting out of there right now. That's why they got him and got all that shit, you know?
That's crazy work.
They like, nigga, you think you finna bribe somebody? You ain't finna bribe nobody.
you ain't got
feel me?
nothing
You ain't
to
got
bribe
nothing.
nobody
Yeah.
with. We season everything you got. He
Yeah.
put it in his mama name, allegedly everything in his mom name, but they like we're
But they
not.
got them.
Exactly.
They confiscated like 1,000 fucking cameras. Like, come on, bro.
Oh my God, why he have so many cameras?
Yeah, hidden cameras everywhere.
What hitting?
Yeah,
Ugh.
of course he trying to have blackmail shit on people. You feel me? They
Like
coming
just
for
in
that
case,
shit.
just in case, just
Yeah,
in case.
he dealing with some of the biggest people in the world. You feel me?
And blackmail is like is next level everything.
Yeah.
That's bananas. That's crazy, right? Thank
The
God.
Epstein, he was way sicker. He was dealing with kids. He was taking kids to the island.
And doing what?
What you think? You ain't never watched that story?
No.
Trump put one of them in the office.
He was
Trump put his lawyer in the office, that person that made him.
Mm-mm.
dog was where he lived at. Where he lived at. Where he lived at. He'd be seeing the girls that walked from the school,
Right.
like, and he would see the ones that was less fortunate, and he'd be like, "Oh, I give you $50. You give me a massage." You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And if she was with it, you feel me? He'd do it a couple times, and then get the, you feel me? Then he got the cutting it to him. He got the cutting it to him like, "Oh, you ain't got no home girl. Like, I give you $300 now. You ain't got no home
Like
girl.
just getting her to, like
That
a
want
mad
$50. Yeah,
Like
it was,
a mad
it was him
down.
and this girl. You gotta go watch this shit. Yeah.
And what's the name of this? I don't have time to watch TV like that because
Just I don't know. It's Epstein. It's the Epstein documentary. Him and his
that's
girls
when my
going
mom
for
was
the
like,
chicks.
why didn't they just get him? Because, you know, he like, well, I'm telling on
They
everybody.
did something with her
I'm
too
telling
though.
on
Like
everybody.
she did something. Like she went on the run or she had to go to jail too though. His girl, the chick, he wasn't married to her, but he had like a girl.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In the most secure
So he
prison
hung
here.
himself, and that's
You
what they're
feel me?
saying.
They said there's cameras everywhere in that prison.
And he the one who hung himself.
That shit deep.
How was that possible? And he about to tell on everybody.
They said everybody
So he just
been on that
voluntarily,
island. Bill
like-
Clinton, some of the biggest.
No. Who?
Man, they said some of the biggest people was on Epstein Island.
And that's why everybody put their money together to get him off. Or they all came together and
Trump
was
was there. Trump been on the island. Hmm? You said they put the money together to get them together.
yeah, like is that what happened? Everybody
Shit,
just
when you dealing with that,
collectively decided like he gotta go.
man, when you dealing with
Cut
that
his
type of
water
stuff,
off.
you got presidents and prime ministers coming to your island having free calls.
That's why I think those planes went down with us. Remember, because we haven't talked since then, but them planes was dropping all in the beginning of this
Bro,
year.
they was though.
Because it's like, and it was politicians and all type of people on there. Like, they be thinking we so stupid. Like, we learned from 9/11 how y'all get down, how all those important people was on that plane. Like, we didn't see movies about that by now.
Nah, you would lose your mind trying to figure out like what
What's
the government,
really going on.
what the
And
government
what's
got
up,
going
but they'll
on.
try to distract you from what they really doing, and they'll just have, like, remember people were scared to get on planes for a minute, like,
Shit, I ain't been on no plane
since
since
you've
I've
been hearing about it, right? Because
Yeah.
it was like an epidemic. Like, why the fuck is all these planes coming out the sky like
I'm
birds?
damn near still skeptical.
Because it's like, what y'all really doing? Like, why y'all doing that? And then it's like, we ain't never seen that many planes drop like that out the sky. I just got on a plane last week, so it's like,
How was it?
It was cool. It was
That
cool.
was cool.
I get the best rest ever in my life when I'm sitting on a plane. I don't even know why. I'm infatuated with airplanes. Like, my plane did have a screw missing, and they had to come screw it. But I just know me. I felt like,
Was it turbulence?
no.
Okay.
It was like it wasn't no turbulence. It was a straight shot. It was smooth. It was good. I went to sleep.
I like
woke up
flights like
I
that.
like
with
night
no
flights. It was a
turbulence.
night flight. It was cool. I'm like, I do this. I take both my angels with me when I fly. So I'm like, when I'm flying in the air, everybody on there because I'm me. And God love me. And we gonna touch down to where we need to get, because I need to get to where I need to get, flat out. And that's how I carry it. I'm just like, I'm not about to live my life in fear. I'm about to live my life.
Oh, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm straight on that.
I just ain't had no. I mean, I done went somewhere, but the people I went somewhere, they ain't want to fly. So
Because everybody's probably, I'm telling you, my cousin, he's like, he usually flies to Atlanta. He done drove to Atlanta 4 times already.
yeah,
And I'm like, why you keep driving? He like, I ain't gonna lie, them planes scaring me. I'm like, you one of them? He like, I am. He like, I'm scared. I was like, even Delta? He like, even Delta. I'm like, that's
that
terrible.
Delta. That's the one that
Yeah.
flipped over in Toronto, right?
Yeah, I heard about that as well. Then what about that guy? How you feel about that guy that survived that plane crash? Did you see that?
I ain't.
You gotta get on TikTok. That's what I'm saying. We be getting the news way
He was driving himself.
No, he was in a plane of like a bunch of people was on it. It was like a little red.
That's probably the one that flipped over in Toronto, right?
I don't know. It was like they was going to another country, and I think they speak like another language, and he survived it. And everybody else is just like gone. Like
Oh, people died.
everybody, like they
Oh, no.
all did, except for this one man. And then now they're on CNN trying to say he's the one that caused it. Like it's his fault. And he like
I
mission
did see
accomplished.
some shit like
Like
that
some-
though, but I don't know if
you
it
know
was
what?
recent though. He was the only one that survived.
Yes, out of everybody, it was like 100 of them.
I did see some shit
I'm like,
like
if you
that though.
planned that, wouldn't that be like a you know what mission, like a
Like,
S
how the
mission?
fuck you
You
gonna
wouldn't.
survive?
Come on now, the chances of that. Come on now, really.
How you gonna plan to
You
survive that?
can't. You can't.
You being 50,000 feet in the air,
And
like,
then just
unless you
slam
got
into
a
the ground.
parachute. That's the only way you can plan to survive.
Do you think he had one and he ended up dying?
That's the only way. You got a parachute, but it's like who you gotta
That
be
would be a
trained.
deep conspiracy to think that man had a parachute. If they even found a parachute,
You
it would
gotta
be
be
a wrap.
trained for that shit though.
And what do you
people
think he
gonna
was?
see it.
Yeah,
People gonna see
yeah.
it like,
They would have seen it coming out the sky.
yeah.
It would have been too many witnesses. Like, oh no, y'all came from that parachute.
There's a plane in India.
Oh, it was in India.
Like some crazy one, some crazy.
He
some
was
crazy.
messed up too though. I remember
That's
that
what I said.
story.
Why would he volunteer
he
himself?
broke something or something.
Why would he volunteer that? If it was really
That
like
was
them
still
people,
nutty. He survived
was.
though out of all them
that's
people.
basically like they don't believe in God or something. Because why would y'all think that that man couldn't survive if we know that miracles happen every day?
Yeah, a lot
So
of
it's like he
people
just
don't-
a witness. He just another person that had a miracle in his life. Why y'all can't just accept that? Like he didn't deserve it or something. Like y'all wanted him to be the 201.
Nah, that's fact. That's
He
a fact.
beat up and broke up. He probably still can't believe he even survived that. And y'all all in his face talking about what he done did. Like
I feel like that'd be me though, for sure. Like if some shit went down,
Okay.
I feel
that's why
like
I
I
told
did
you
that.
when
Like,
I'm on that plane, just consider yourself landing.
The plane barely took off.
oh, it barely took off, so it wasn't even in the sky.
It went in the sky, then just fell. It fell like probably within 20 minutes from the place.
Within 20, and the whole thing must have exploded, didn't it?
Yeah,
That's
probably
crazy work.
But that 20 minutes though, they probably got high though, cause it don't take you long to get cruising, huh?
I'm in the drive from like what airport was. It's not, it left the airport, but it didn't go far.
Yeah, but they probably
Kinda
got,
like
they probably
Kobe
got high
helicopter.
though, shit. Yeah,
Kobe helicopter didn't go that far either.
no, Kobe was on some bullshit. Kobe should.
Why would you? What you mean? How you feel about it? How you feel about that Kobe situation?
Kobe was too intense, man. He should have knew not to fly, man. All them clouds, they was saying the pilots were trying to tell him,
Said the traffic was too crazy and they would have missed it.
but they still like the clouds was too crazy. Said the pilot told him like, bro, but they said Kobe was so intense, like nigga, fly this motherfucking helicopter.
Oh my God! Like how they used to try to say Aaliyah told them she didn't care, she wanted to go home, so she made everybody like fly from the
You can
Bahamas.
see that shit though. If you ready to go home, you like shit. I ready to get out of here, like.
But allegedly, they saying that Lenny Kravitz sent her a plane and
she wanted, yeah,
and Hype Williams took off with it.
yeah, I heard that.
That's what Dame Dash had said. That's really made me feel like is everything we've ever been taught have been a lie? Is all this? Cause like this is crazy work. It get deep.
It definitely be some
It get deep. It's too much money. It's too much
weird
money and power in
conspiracy,
it.
though, for sure.
This shit is like the mob.
Cause I don't understand that if they know her plane too heavy.
Why
to
would y'all
fly,
even
why even try
volunteer
it?
your
Yeah.
own life? I don't believe it.
Or even try it. You
Yeah,
know?
like come on now, really. I'm
But
not.
even with the helicopter shit with Kobe though, like if you the pilot and you know like the visibility is so bad,
Right.
why
Right.
still chance it? Like
Right.
I'd be like, bro, I don't care. My life ain't worth. Like I don't care if you is Kobe, bro. I'm gonna be like, fuck you, bro. Go get another
Because
pilot,
even the
bro.
pilot went away like to heaven. Like y'all took everybody,
Yeah,
their kids, their
other
mama, their
kids
daddy.
died.
Like what?
Yeah.
I think Kobe stayed awake too much.
You did what?
He never went to sleep for real. So I feel like he probably will.
He was too intense too, though, bro.
I thought he was awake longer than people older than him.
That's
That's how he aged himself.
intense too, though. Like just to be like on that shit, though.
Right.
Like, you feel like you gotta take your
Right.
daughter in a helicopter to her basketball.
And then
game
what do
and
you
she
do at
fucking
that very moment?
9 years old.
And what do you do at that very moment? And then it's like now you can't do anything about it.
No, it ain't nothing you can do. It ain't nothing, it ain't nothing you can do. It ain't
That was
nothing you can do.
crazy. That was deep. That was sad. I shed a tear. Can I see it later? I shed a tear for sure. That was crazy work. Thank you for the rose. I shed a tear. That was work. That was wicked. I was just like, man, I was just praying for Vanessa. Cause that's crazy. Your husband,
She pregnant?
your husband and your kid. Like,
Yeah, that's deep.
how do
That's
you?
tough. That's
The
tough.
people that you, especially your love that you can never find again. This your love of your life, like the husband of your,
Change your life,
your
all type
king,
of stuff.
like your king and his pup. Like this is and your pup, y'all pup. Like That's crazy work. I'm like, I don't even understand how she's strong, cause that's crazy. I'm like Vanessa, man. That was deep. I'm like, that's crazy. And then before that, wasn't it Nipsey Hussle?
Yep, didn't Nip
Then it was
die?
Kobe.
Yeah. I was sick about Nip too. Nip was like my favorite rapper. I can't lie.
I found out when I was at Truth at the club. It was
Yeah.
March 30th. I was over there turned up. Like my birthday, we had Truth. I look up, my cousin told me, she showed me. I'm like, you lying, leave me alone. And I saw it like, wait a minute. The DJ stopped the music, the whole energy. The dancers
Oh,
stopped
for
dancing.
real?
Like the dancers got off the pole. It was just like everybody, the energy just shifted in the whole club. It was just like, oh my god, because everybody was in shock. Like we just lost Kobe, not like Nick. Like that's crazy. That was that was
Nipsey
like
ain't died first. Or
unbelievable.
Kobe died first.
No, because Nip, no, because when did Kobe die? In February, right?
No,
February,
no,
and
he
then-
died like in January.
Right, and then my birthday, he in
Okay,
March.
so
I
Nip
remember
died second.
because my cousin
Okay.
got shot the day that happened to Kobe. My cousin got shot. We was at the hospital, and I took her to the hospital, and that was in the same night. And then
So what month was that?
that was like January.
January. Right,
Yep, and
right.
then 2 months later, it was like my birthday came up, whoop, and then that's when it was Nipsey Hussle.
Kobe died January 2020.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah.
and then
Nipsey Hussle died the night 2019.
the year before.
Nip died the year
so it was
before.
I
Okay.
was in Texas in the
And
military,
then-
and I was in Nebraska when Kobe died.
And-
I was in the mall.
And then
Dang, what the hell happened? Everybody
we was
crying
just
in the
like
mall.
sitting at the we were just
Yeah.
sitting at the what you call it. People came in the room. My cousin got shot, and they were like crying. And I'm like, "What's wrong with y'all?" They like Kobe going. I'm like, Kobe who? Like down the street. I'm trying to guess every other Kobe, but I'm not thinking of Kobe Bryant. Like, you're right. That's the last person I would sit there and be like, "That's who it is." Like that's crazy. That's crazy work.
Where was you at when you found out Kobe died?
I was at the crib, man. My mama had called me and shit. My mama called me like, Kobe died. My mama, she not even no NBA fan,
Right.
and nothing, so I'm like, what the hell is you talking about,
Right.
Ma? I'm like, Kobe ain't died.
Right.
Then as soon as I opened my phone up, that's all I see. I'm like, oh, I was hurt.
I was
You
devastated
hear
too.
me?
I was just sitting there talking to
I
my
was
cousin,
hurt.
like, but I was already messed up because my cousin had just got shot at a party I took her to that I knew I should have took her to. So now I'm sitting here with her. She got shot with an AK-47. So I'm dealing with that, and then somebody come in talking about Kobe. I'm like, this is a lot. Like this year, I don't know about this year. Like 2020 was crazy, and then literally June 11th, I get shot. So it was like that year was
Damn.
like crazy, like crazy.
What the hell you was doing to get shot?
I was just chilling, and
You was chilling with a dude?
yeah, they got in my car, him and his homeboy, but these I was kicking it with him. So then they ended up shooting my truck up, and my son was there, and I think they waited for my son to go in the house. I don't know, but I'm like,
Who was that shooting at? The dude that you was?
yeah, and they
for
shot
real?
him too. So I'm like, we both got shot, and then I'm just like, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I really felt like my life was a movie at that point. And, like, I was just, like, asking, like, God, like, oh, my God, is this really my day? Because I'm not even dressed for this. Like, this crazy. In my mind, I'm still being silly, but I'm just like, this is crazy. And I just went, I had, like, an outer body experience. I didn't feel like I was in my body no more because it was, like, something real life was happening, like, something that you never experienced in your life. So it's like, you won't even put yourself in that moment. I ain't ever had put myself in that moment before. It's, like, thriller. It's crazy. It's scary. But it's like, if you really, I would say, I feel like I'm gangster. Because I'm like, for real. I'm like, I'm going to make it out this bitch. I don't care what's going on. Like, I am not capping. I'm like, I'm about to go get my son, and we out of here. I'm not playing. Like, 'cause I've been raised by wolves. So I'm like, I really know how to get out of this shit. Like, I can't be scared now. Like, I got to keep moving. Like, fuck all that scared stuff. Like, you got to get up out of here. Like, I got out. Like, I'm out. Like, I got to go get my kid. I'm not fooling with this. Like, got my son, threw him in the closet. Like, we about to have to get our way up out of here, like, a little bit. So I'm like, I'm on some real life movie shit. Cause I'm from Detroit, so it's like, you know how this shit go. So I'm like, I gotta make it out. Like, this gonna be a story to tell, but I'm gonna get up out of here. Like, I'm gonna let y'all handle that.
You still talk to dog?
Nah,
At all? Like, you don't?
no.
for
I'm
real?
like, no, you almost got me unalive. You got a lot going on. And I asked him before I even started dating him because he seemed like he was already a little bit on edge all the time anyway. I read body language. So I'm like, I really don't like that you always so jumpy. Is somebody after you or something? Like, he like, no. I'm like, I just don't believe you. Like, I don't. And then I was right. That's why I always tell people to follow your first mind because I should have followed my first mind. I knew better. So it was like, that was my God telling me, like, didn't I tell you? Like, you keep doing this, you're not going to, like, it's not going to work for you no more. So me, I'm like, okay, let me just reconsider that because I'm not dealing with that. I think I knew better. So this is like, dang, is it really my fault? It gotta be. I'm like, that's crazy work. But like, I don't know. I didn't cry or nothing. It was hot. It was crazy hot
Where you get
behind
shot at?
my left ear.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, that's dangerous.
Exactly. And I still have fragments in my head. So that's like, when I survived that, I'm like, okay, yep, I'm not gonna be doing that anymore. I'm not fucking around like that. I'm gonna
That's
just
what
be
y'all
more
be wanting.
cautious.
Y'all be wanting the hot.
No,
the
it's
hot
not. That's why
guys,
my cousins used to tease me. Like, you wanted the dope boys. That's what you like. That's what you wanted. Da da da. I'm like,
But
okay,
I don't think
life,
you gotta be a dope boy to
not
be
the
hot.
life,
It just be niggas that
the
be hot.
YNs, and they just not.
It just be some niggas
Like,
that just be hot.
why do y'all want to get beautiful of me involved? Like, I'm too cute for this. I gotta go. Like, y'all can have fun with that. I'm gangster with it, but it's like I'm not willing to do all that right now. Like, we gotta get some money. Like, what are we doing? I don't like it. Like, no, that's not the
dope.
one.
Be getting money.
But it's just like it's too much. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just step back from this because I have a son and I gotta live for my son. And this what's up. But I'm not like I don't want it. So I was like, I'm good. But we was cool. We ended up going to Vegas and stuff. I went to Vegas. Yeah, I went to Vegas 2 days later. I'm not gonna lie because I just felt like
y'all didn't go together.
No, because I don't know what he had going on. I don't know. He didn't ever want to go to the hospital, all type of stuff. I don't know what was going on.
He ain't go to the hospital.
I don't know. Yes, no, he was just shot and he never went to the hospital. I don't know what he had going on. I ended up going to Vegas and then he came to Vegas and then we was turned up. Like, I don't know. We had fun. But at the end of the day, we didn't end up like talking. Like, I don't know. It just kind of like faded away. I didn't like stay like, oh, I'm not talking to you no more. You got shot. No, it was just like it kind of just faded away. Then I ended up moving to Virginia.
You probably date them same type of guys. What you think?
Nah, not no more. I used to. It was like it was cool, but I don't do that. I don't date them kind of guys no more. Not even a little bit. Not at all. No, not me.
I don't believe for some reason. So, what type of dudes you like? Like,
I like
go to work.
that too. I like guys that hustle. I like guys that are like.
Oh, see, you still like dudes that
not
hustle?
not like a hustle because a hustle is anything. I like guys that get to their bag, like no matter what it is. Like it doesn't matter what it is now, but it's like if you're grinding and you're doing something, like you could be a content creator or you could be somebody that's like you could be somebody that's like I don't know, just getting selling designer clothes or you could be a barber. You could be somebody that got your that too. You could be a comedian. You could be an actor. Like whatever you're doing, like I just want you to be like the best at what you're doing, or have your head like on being the best.
Think you're the best.
Yes, yeah, that too. Like you just have to have confidence. It's the confidence for me. I don't care. You could be a chef, but if you got confidence and you like, I'm about to have my own restaurant, and I see you working towards that, I'm gonna fuck with you. Or you can work at a bank. I don't know. It's just like that's just what it is. I'm not into like, oh, I'm about to get with the next drug dealer or stuff like that. Like I'm good on that. Like no, I just like somebody that's ambitious. That's it. That's all I like. And somebody who know how to love women. I don't like womenizers. I don't like abusers.
What's the definition of a womanizer?
A man who that doesn't believe in monogamy. He like just pacify women and just manipulate them to believe that they're the only one. And he just has a bunch of them, and he's like to me like a player or somebody who just really do not care about women. Always just degrade them, beat them down verbally. To me, that's a womanizer. Like you just don't like women. You just everybody is all women is a problem. Like, do you even like women? To me, a womanizer, I think he's the other.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I feel like a womanizer is the other thing because he doesn't like women, and that's not really what he's into. So it just it's like a coping mechanism to make it like, I guess because people are afraid to come out the closet to this day. It's 2025, but still men who are on the down low. And I feel like those are womanizers because I've experienced one and I found out he was indeed that. So
What you mean?
I found out because I went through his search engine and it was like, I was like, damn.
What was it?
It was some other stuff. It's like the other kind.
Like what, like gay porn?
Yeah,
Oh, for real?
yeah. I'm like, okay, no.
That's deep.
Yeah, I was like, you could have just been that and be that. Like, you don't have to try to be that with me. Like, that's not fair. Just do you.
What made you go through the search engine?
My gut. I was telling you, just follow your gut. You don't be tripping. Trust me. Literally. If you thinking something, 9 times out of 10 is probably true. Like, seriously. My intuition is a bad motherfucker.
Nah, for sure. Women intuition on a bad dude for sure. I can't lie.
Literally.
That shit's a
Can
real.
I see it later?
That shit's a real thing.
It is a real thing. And you have to trust it. And that's what I did. And I'm glad I did because it just was best for me. Because I was super in love.
Oh, for real?
I was sad. I cried.
I don't get it though.
Me neither. It hurt my feelings.
Did you think some weird shit though before?
Mm-mm.
But you just like, I'm finna go through the search engine.
I was trying to see if he was cheating. And then I stumbled up on that. But that's what this old man always tell me, don't go looking for trouble, you're gonna find it. Like,
Did you know he was watching porn though?
yeah, like, I think guys watch porn. I thought our guys, I mean, you know, we love TikTok shop, but I thought our guys do that. I didn't think it was like I mean, I know it's kind of like in the Bible, it's a bad thing, but most people fall short to temptation, so I thought that was what guys do, but I didn't think it was like that deep. So now when I get with guys, I'll be like, are you know what? Like, I just keep it a band with me, keep it a buck with me, please. Like, I just ask straight up because we can be friends, but I don't want to do that because that's just my preference. Some women with it, I'm not. That's just my preference.
Yeah, that is insane. I can't even lie.
It's a crazy story.
No, I'm so confused. I can't even lie.
Swear.
I'm threw off.
Don't forget your daily Hermes, y'all. Seriously, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just that was something I had to go through. That's just something I had to go through.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm streaming too. So y'all, so I heard me talking. I'm just streaming.
That's janky, but
It doesn't sound so. Women, just be careful.
So every dude today now you feel like you gotta go through their search engine?
No. Only if I have a feeling. I have a good intuition. I would feel like I could possibly be a psychic because sometimes I really be seeing stuff where I can feel it or I know.
Yeah, that nigga had to be weird or something because it was something going on that made you want to see what he was watching.
No, I tried to see if I could log into probably his Facebook or something. And he probably didn't have an app or something. And then I just probably went and seen like it in his recents. Like I didn't go looking or trying to type it in. It was just in his recents. When I tried to backtrack his recents. Like him being on dating apps and stuff. That's what I was looking for.
And just stumbled across some weird shit. That's deep.
That was super deep. I was just like...
And you said that you felt like the nigga was a womanizer?
Yeah, he wouldn't stop cheating. Like, he couldn't help it. He could not help himself. Like, every other day. Or he'll have girls in my car. Or just, like, it was just a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, and I'm not doing nothing but going to work, getting money. And I'm getting a lot of money. I'm chilling. I'm cute. I'm this. I'm that. I'm minding my business. I'm not cheating. I'm a good girl. I'm cooking. I'm a good girl. I'm taking care of my baby. So, I was like, it was no reason. And then, of course, everything was good at home or whatever. But it's like it just never was enough. Like, always something. Like, it's like, to me, it's like, okay, then you just can't, like, he was in prison too. So it's like, that just made more sense. And it was just like, oh, okay, got it.
That's deep.
Yeah.
So, do you think he was on some weird stuff?
Allegedly, I don't know. I just wish him all the best. I was like, I just whatever he does.
Oh, you on camera, you don't want to talk
Right,
about it.
because it's deep. Because it's like whatever it is, like
You know that nigga was on some gay shit, probably.
I just know that I don't know. Some people, and then when people are overly freaky, like men, when they're overly, to me, you're that. Like when you're just willing to, you just want to test it all. Like to me, you're that. Like that's just what it is. I just learned how to weed out now because I'm like, oh no, 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 no.
Yeah, I be thinking dudes be different too. That would be just like the
Like
dude,
that's what you talking about.
yeah, or just different. Like when like we talking about shit in the shop, but when you get to like describing shit, you feel me?
Right.
You be like, bro, what's up with you, bro?
Right,
You
right.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga just like, ooh, my shit was just so hard. You be like, bro, who care, bro? You feel me? And it be people that do that type of shit. You be like, nigga,
Ew.
you different, bro.
Ew.
Like who?
Or those guys that just be hitting them with friends on their butt all the time or be acting like they dry humping. I'm like, why
Who
you
do that?
like
Who you
those-
see
those-
people do that before?
like the white boys. They be like
Oh yeah,
at
white
them
boy.
frat parties, they
Yeah.
go like act like they doing
White
that.
boy, white
Like-
boy is homoerotic.
Exactly, that's what I said. Those kind, like when they're like
Yeah.
out there, it's just like they're willing to,
That's
what it
white
is.
people shit though. White people though, like you watch white people comedy though. That's the type of shit that go on though. Like
Right.
that type of shit funny to them.
And you know how white people be like, thick as I stay there, or stay there yet. I don't care. I just don't want no guy like that. That's my preference. So I had to, let that go.
Yeah, I feel you on that though. I definitely feel like dudes that just be on some hound type stuff. Like you different, bro. Like why?
Exactly.
I don't feel like it.
Exactly.
I feel like it's a bigger purpose.
Exactly. I feel like tattoo when they hyper is too much. Me and my girls always talk about those kind of people.
Like dog, weird.
Yeah. Yeah, very much.
Mm.
Very much. Thank God for the heartbeat.
So what's up with the show you was telling me about?
So in my show, it's come out in August. We're going to Houston, and we're renting a big mansion. We don't know what it is yet, but it's gonna be something big. We had a pretty good idea where we want to do it, which is Houston, and how we want to do it. Basically, it's like us content creators from TikTok that stream. We are going to be streaming at the house.
Okay.
And it's like basically like the real world and like stuff like that. And you've seen the real world, right? Back in the day, how it was just strictly, it wasn't no editing. It was just like live, just the camera just rolling. So basically, what we doing is we just keeping the camera rolling, but we're all coming together to party. We having a pool party, big ass pool party, and we are going to clubs in Houston. We're gonna have appearances down there, and we are gonna have a couple sprinter vans, or might have a sprinter van because it's only gonna be 10 content creators, bodyguards, cameras, and bad bitches, and some good stuff. It's just about to be lit, like.
10 people, so what is gonna be like 5 chicks and 5 dudes?
Yeah, absolutely. And everybody is different. Like we have a guy who used to be in the NFL, and now he's a streamer, so he's coming. Then we have a guy who went viral for being in prison, being on TikTok, and not saying his name, but all that good stuff. And they was going viral, and now they're out and they streaming, and they got like all these people, all these girls, all this popularity. And I'm like, well, let's just bring it to our show. Let's just turn up. We got different people, just girls that's turned on TikTok. And we just like, let's do it for TikTok because everybody's on Twitch with it, but nobody is doing it on TikTok. TikTok is a streaming app. We're the first people we're about to turn this shit up another notch. So it's
the show gonna be on TikTok?
Yes, absolutely. We're streaming straight through TikTok. So, and then we are streaming through Twitch after dark. We're gonna call it House of Creators After Dark because that's when you can really see how we turn up in our house. That you can't do on TikTok because there's regulations, rules, violations. You can't do that. But we are gonna have a boxing ring where if you have an issue, you got to take it to the boxing ring. Yeah. We're having that too, where it's gonna be like, take that shit to the ring. We not fucking up these people's house. We just go put the gloves on. We gonna see each other, knock each other out. Then the girls have to wear bikinis. So if they gonna box, they gotta look cute with it. Like we making it to where it's like everybody's gonna want to watch this show because it's about to be lit. It's about to be super lit, and I think that's so it's different, and I think everybody gonna love what we about to do. It's crazy. We already dinner finished the whole cast. I was gonna bring some of the cast members, but he's one of the cast members, and we have other people. So I have another podcast interview coming up on Sunday.
What's his name? Because he ain't on camera. You got to say his name.
Oh, his name Club Caleb.
Okay.
Say
Shout out
again.
to Club Caleb.
Yeah, he's on House of Creators, The Real Life of House of Creators. That's the name of the show. And we start filming in August. We got the non-disclosures contracts, everything ready.
Y'all gonna snap.
We finna go crazy. Like, and allegedly, Kurt Cobain said he's gonna come to my pool party in Houston. So we about to have so much fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that shit.
It's gonna be lit. And then if you have the lowest streaming like rankings, you can't come to the next city. So we're going season after season. We're picking up different, So it's like if you're not hot, you don't get to stay in this house. Like you don't get to keep traveling and going on tour with us. It's basically like a content creator tour, and we just partying in everybody's city. We taking over one city at a time. Literally about to be the next big thing.
Why you ain't get me on there? Cause I ain't on TikTok.
If you want to for next season, you just come on TikTok, stream you doing these interviews, everything like that. We get
People
you popping.
keep telling me to put my interviews on TikTok.
So after this, you want to do it after it?
Huh? Yeah, I would. It's probably.
I'm about to show you. I'm about to sign you up. Okay. After this, I'm signing you up.
For what city we gonna be in?
We're gonna be in Houston, but the next season is Atlanta. And then we're going to Vegas.
Oh yeah, that might
7 days.
That might be nutty in the A.
7 days, extreme streaming.
I might have to be in the
No
A with
edits,
y'all.
no cut. It's raw, uncut.
You might have to sign me up for the A.
And the cast members are not allowed to sleep with each other.
Oh, for real? You gonna have to tell the chicks though when
I
get
know,
there.
that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, I don't know if we can actually control this, but
You gonna have to
I
tell
feel
them.
like, hey, babe, I feel like this is something that we have to put in the contracts because y'all can't just come in there like rabbits. Everybody, we supposed to
But
be.
you know how that shit be
It-
though.
I
In them
know.
houses and time together. You spend it all day, every day together. Yeah.
So now it's like it's a great thing for them.
Fun
It's like
in the
thank you,
sun
Brittany,
every
thank you,
day.
Caleb.
You know?
Exactly. So I'm just like
Chicks gonna be having on bikinis. You feel? You gonna like how?
acting crazy.
How? Drinking.
No locked doors.
No locked doors.
No
so
locked
you
doors.
already know it's gonna be
No locked doors.
There's gonna be some creeping going on for sure.
It's like it's a. I don't know. That's what I'm.
I damn near
as
can't
the
wait to watch
executive
it
producer,
because that's what I want to see. I want to see who's
gonna end up
yeah.
falling, who's gonna fail. This is the whole thing. It's to keep it the anticipation of it.
But
so
you can't.
high. We can't control
You
that.
can't
We know
not
that.
expect
We know
people
that.
to build relationships with each other when you put the opposite sex
But
together.
that's the whole goal. Who can hold it the longest? Like who can we can see? But they're
7
gonna crack.
days all day
They're gonna
together.
crack. They're gonna crack because we be drinking, going to clubs, gonna be
7 days ain't that
party.
long though. But there's gonna be a couple, bless you, but there's gonna be a couple people that's gonna give
we in a
in.
mansion. They spending their little day together. It's like people gonna start getting to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah, it'll be a few people that probably won't deal with nobody, but give them a month. You feel me?
At first sight, though. At first sight. Okay, we me and him, we thinking first day. Everybody's gonna have an eye on who they feel like they want to, you know what? Like you already know when they see him in the house, they
gonna
like,
have an idea.
Of course, like if she's going to
sure.
throw it, I'm gonna catch it type shit.
For sure.
Like you know, what we're streaming every second. As soon as we touch down, everything is being filmed. Everything is gonna be filmed. Literally, we have a season 1, and then we have a season 2 coming. So I think that is gonna be so great, and it's called The Real Life House of Creators, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit.
And I'm the executive producer, so I get to just make this exactly the way I want it to be. I know I've been on reality TV shows and all that good stuff, so I've seen how it's ran, but I'm like, I'm ready to run my own show. Like, I'm ready to do this.
Oh, yeah,
Super duper ready.
You You gotta put me in for sure.
I got you. And if I'm gonna get you together before I leave, and then I can put you on there so you can just start streaming.
You
and
should
get your
just
pay.
make my own show like the Love from Mac type shit.
Do it, and you
That'd
can
be
just
nutty.
do it. I'm telling you, you will make so much. You'll make
A lot of people would be mad at me.
No, so what? Let them be mad. Oh well, that's exactly what this is for. That's exactly what this is for. Make them mad. Make them mad. Absolutely, absolutely.
That'll be lit.
That's what we finna do in August.
What's that?
Our pool party. We finna turn up. Our whole everything that we doing. Our whole everything. Our whole every single thing we're doing.
Where's it gonna be at?
It's gonna be in Houston, Texas.
No, in Houston.
Mhm.
I like Houston too. Houston fun.
Super duper fun. Say if you know what to do, it's a situation, huh?
Yeah, the South is the most fun on Sundays.
Houston like that though, cause it's like a melting pot, and it's like a lot of people moving there cause it's opportunity and shit. You know, that's how the A got the popping, cause everybody was moving there cause a lot of black millionaires and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the reason I ain't there.
Yeah.
I'm from the
Okay. I don't like Houston though, man. It's good food, all type of shit.
Houston definitely has great food. It's a good vibe. It's like when I went to the club there, it was amazing. They had
What club you
definitely
went to?
good weed. I can't even remember. I
can't
was
remember
so
the clubs I
fried.
went to either.
Okay,
dog.
I don't even know. I'm just there for the ambiance. I'm just here to party. I'm on here for a short time, not a long time. So in a good time.
In a good time. That's a fact.
Let me just vibe while I'm in your city.
That's
Like,
a
for
fact.
real.
I was all down there standing on
Exactly.
tables pouring liquor.
Yeah, let me turn up in your city one time because I'm finna show out because I'm from Detroit.
No,
What's
that's
up?
a fact.
What up, though?
And I'm trying to smoke everywhere. I'm thinking I'm in Detroit.
Who got it?
Yeah.
I put it in my story. Like, who got some weed to pull up on me right now at this hotel? People was ringing my shit. I put up later. It was so many people calling me. I finally got it. I'm like, y'all niggas are real. Y'all can't put my Instagram. They're like, here you go. I got some Zar for you. I'm like, period. I know that's right. That's when I knew I had me a tight fan base. I was geeked. Like, yes, I know I can hit any city, any state, and I know I can get somebody to pull up and grab me something. I'm like, I know what it is. I'm so plugged in now. I was proud of myself. Like, look at me. It's always good to have connections. Like, I love being connected to people and networking. That's what I do this for. That's why I'm like, of course I'm gonna come back to the podcast because this is a great way to just keep networking and connecting. Like your fans, my fans, our fans meet
No,
and
that's a
everything.
fact.
And yes, you definitely get to my show.
Yeah, I gotta get on there. You
It's
damn
gonna
it.
turn you up just like it's so much. Like you gonna be like, this is crazy. And we're thinking about making an appearance next year at the BET Awards.
I
So we
damn
just
near
like,
might make the show.
Come on.
What if I do? I'll be the biggest on there. They be like, damn, you gotta keep Mac for it.
Yeah, with each season you're gonna just keep coming and making more and more money. You're gonna be a fan favorite. That's the point,
I
being a
think I
fan
can
favorite. You could be a fan favorite. That's absolutely right. And then that's the goal, is to be the fan favorite. And then once you do that, you like now you can get bookings. People gonna want to see you. Your interviews gonna be crazy. You might need security when you start interviewing these people.
I just told my mama I was a sex symbol. Is that weird
Period.
to tell your mama?
No.
Oh,
She made
I'm like, that's funny.
I mean, girls probably, they like you. Absolutely. 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 So it's like, that's my mom. She knows. She knows she got a bag. It's like, girl, I'm Linda's daughter. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you, Jayla. Thank you, Brittany.
Oh, that's fire though. I'm excited for your show for sure.
I'm
I can't wait to
excited.
watch it.
I'm streaming, y'all.
And I'm
But-
definitely gonna be more excited if you put me in. Like, come on, man, let's.
So you gonna make it to Houston?
Yeah. No, I might not be able
I want you to do my whole cast. I want the whole cast to come in
That'll
here.
probably be better for
I
me,
want the
though,
whole
you
cast
know?
to come here. I want the entire cast to be here.
Hell yeah, whenever you get them together, though,
Yes,
we can do it.
I can't wait. This is gonna be so exciting. Y'all have to follow us on TikTok. It's house.of.creators. And that's just follow us. Y'all not gonna wanna miss this shit. This is best things coming summer 2025.
And so what's up with the music? You falling back from that for real?
No, I'm not falling back from the music. I just been doing this because when they took my Instagram, I had got so dedicated to what was going on TikTok because it was making me so much money. And that's my way of making that money for me to start pushing my music. And of course, producers, now that I'm back on Instagram, producers been finding me and they're like, let's get back in the studio. So I'm like, shit, what's up? I'm ready. I got music. I'm always writing. I always got music. I got a ton of music I could drop right now. So I'm like, once I get this going, or even in between the summertime, I'm gonna be going to the studio before I even get there, because I'm shooting a video when I get to the mansion. I'm gonna just shoot my music video when I get to the mansion. So that's what we were saying. We're like, we're just gonna shoot a video there, and I'm gonna just push my video at the same time and shoot my show.
Or and you can be working on the credit song,
What you mean?
the song for when the show come on.
That's. I think I have that already. I got a bunch of songs that's a bob. I'm like, I know I could just, or I could make one
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
you gotta make one exactly
For it?
for it. Yeah.
Like, okay. All right. Then we can make that happen. That's nothing. Then I gotta just get with the best producer.
Cause then that's like some shit. If they don't like it off top, they gonna keep hearing that if they watch the show, so they gonna fuck around and grow on it. And like, oh,
They have
let
no
me go
choice.
see, yeah, let me
Absolutely.
go, let me go. You feel me?
Absolutely. Yep. For real. Okay, I get it.
No, that's a
I think we can make that happen. That's what I do. I don't have no ghostwriter. I do everything myself. I don't have nobody there to try to pacify me. No offense to nobody, but
You got a name for the
I'm
show?
the lady for the pen. It's called the Real Life House of Creators.
Okay.
Because it's like the real world, but it's the Real Life House of Creators, because it's just strictly streaming, no editing, no cuts. Everything is what you're seeing is what's happening.
You gonna try to do some merch?
Yeah, we already have the logos and everything.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we have everything. We're pushing everything.
Okay, that's
We
fire.
got everything going. So I'm so happy. I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing this. And it just felt like it's time. And it's so surreal, because like I'm doing something that seems so unreachable. And it's like now, nah, we doing this shit. We just gonna put our big clothes on. We outside.
Yeah.
Whatever. We just chances make champions out here.
That's
And then
all
when they
it
see
takes,
us
though.
talking here, they're gonna come back to this interview, and then they're gonna be like, "That's crazy." They were talking about it, and then boom, it's like, what you mean? Like, duh, we did what we said we was gonna do.
No, that's a fact. That's all it takes just to start doing it.
You just gotta do it,
Yeah,
and then people gonna watch. And I hope this inspires people to just get up and just go. Like,
yeah. You can't be scared. You
no,
just
you
gotta
can't.
do
You
it.
don't have forever. It don't matter what age you are. You don't know what you gotta just go.
try.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Why not?
No, that's a fact. That's not. Don't nothing be the fairy but a try.
Exactly.
You gotta try.
What Kobe said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I always tell my son that, like, because why would you not just go for it? Like, what
shooting,
you
man.
want?
Bitch, I can't even lie.
Duh.
If I break up, I'm shooting again.
You have to just give it a try, or you just gonna fail 100,000%. It's like you already gave up and you lost. If you give up, you lost. It's no else. You just gotta just do things, think outside the box, stay consistent. Even if it ain't right the first second, you like, okay, I don't like it, I'm gonna give up. Like, you're never gonna get nowhere. Nothing ever is gonna start on this trial and error.
No, for sure. Ain't nothing. You want to be successful.
Right.
It's not gonna be easy. Like, it's always gonna be trials and tribulations when you're trying to be successful or whatever you doing. You feel me? That's just how it goes. You know,
Just trial and error.
Yeah, whether you doing whatever. People think like, oh, these artists, they get rich overnight just because the money be so. It happens so quick, but it's like, man, dog could have been working ever since. You feel me? You never know how long dog been working.
In their city, we don't really be knowing these people and how hard they work in their city. That's all. When I be talking to him, he was like, "Yeah, these people been doing this a long, just like Peasy." Remember Peasy was like, "Damn, I'm doing about that. I'm tired." Like, and then boom, it's like, y'all stay down so y'all come up, and we seeing this, and we like, we remember rocking you back in the day, Team Eastside.
Sure.
Like,
that
was crazy.
It take a lot to pop. But anything you trying to be successful at it, down there take like some time and preparation and some hard work type shit.
Like, Baddies wasn't Baddies like that when it first came out. It wasn't that big. She just stayed consistent, which I respect about Natalie.
It was some grind to that shit though, for sure.
She stayed, because we all saw the vision. And it's like, once the money kept coming in, it was like, it got better and better and better and better. The content.
They got drama going on right now.
But it was like the cameras, the makeup, the islands, everything, the private jets, everything just started putting more money in people's pockets.
Dog hitting all of them. Lemmy.
Is he really?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't be watching that shit. I just be hearing people talking. They be like, you be in different relationships with different ones, so they be into it on the show. Like,
I thought that too. That's what they be saying.
they like Natalie be into it with the chick from Detroit and shit.
Jazz.
Yeah, cause
I did see that. But I don't think she's sleeping with Lemmy.
that's what somebody was
Oh,
telling me.
is they really saying that? Because she got kicked off the show.
I don't know.
And I don't think he would have let his girl not get no bag like that.
I don't know. I ain't never really checked into that shit like
Or he
that.
took her from the show because he
It
don't
be
want
too
her in there
wild.
fighting and stuff.
Yeah, they be too wild.
That's why when I auditioned, it was crazy work. It was crazy work when I auditioned. That's funny.
I don't like wild girls.
That was a lot. I'm just like,
You too aggressive and wild. This kind of be like.
that is crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I'm not that wild no more. I used to be on that, but I feel like with age come maturity,
Yeah, that's a fact.
wisdom, and I'm like, that's just not my lifestyle. That's not my lifetime.
Yeah, sometimes for sure. It be old fools for sure.
Yeah, but that's just not my lifestyle no more. I'm getting to the bag, and I realize you can't get to the bag like that when you behind bars or
No,
when you
that's
under
a fact.
dirt. It's like you have to choose your battles wisely.
And your life just be better when it be peaceful though.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. It's like it's so more valuable, and you're not playing about your energy. You keeping it in a sacred place. Like, no, I'm not with that.
Yeah, I don't
Let me
play
just
about
be at
one
peace,
piece.
please. Because if you do mess my piece up, you gotta go. It's
No,
too
that's a
expensive.
fact.
Like if it costs me my piece, you're expensive. I gotta go.
Right.
Like I don't care who you are.
I'm
you can
distancing
leave.
myself off top. Like,
Right.
yeah, my piece of everything
It's
right
everything to me.
now. I be feeling like, oh man, I
Yeah,
spend
me
a lot
too.
of time by
I love
myself though.
okay, because it's so peaceful. No drama. You be like, oh,
Yeah.
word. That's what happened. See, that's why I stay to myself. I don't be in that. People that be all in the mix all the time, I stay to myself. Stay out that drama stuff. I get to
Sure.
my bag. That's how I
And
have
I
time
be
to
trying to
think
come up with a
to do
master
this.
plan.
Exactly.
too,
That's how I
though.
have time to
Yeah.
do my show. Because I don't got time for that.
That's fire. That's fire. You did that, you know.
And I tell people, like, I ain't even got time to cheat or nothing. Like, that's just my little slogan. It's like, that's how busy I am. You wouldn't even have time to cheat. Like, I'm always doing something every minute. If I'm not napping, I'm working. I don't have a job that I punch a clock for, but I'm 24 hours working on my own business and doing my thing. Like, that job is never punched out. Never.
That's a fact.
Like, never.
That's how I feel. Like I'm always
And she
working.
keep going and going and going.
Even though I'm not working, I'm still working.
Mm-hmm. I'm never bored. I'm never bored. In my sleep, in my dreams, I'm probably working because I'm a workaholic.
No, for sure.
I'm tossing and turning because I'm thinking I'm missing a meeting or some crazy stuff or something that I need to get my phone immediately. What's going on? I need to take care of business immediately. Get my phone. I need that. Brushing my teeth, scroll through my phone, take care of business. I'm such a on that.
Man.
On that. I'm on that. Because I got to get to them M's. I need estates. Like, I need real big ass cribs. Like, not just these. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission.
That's fire.
That's what I'm on. A mission. And I'm not going to stop. Not even when I get there, I'm going to just keep going. It's like another goal. I'm going to just set another goal. I'm going to keep going. Because I'm like, it's reachable if you can do that shit. I'm like, as long as I'm alive, I'm about to keep going. I want to sit around and keep seeing. I'll come back to the hood. People doing the same shit. I come back. Then went around the world, came back. They still doing the same shit. Like I'm not that. I don't want to be that.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like damn, that's what y'all been doing. Nothing.
Nah, I talk shit about. I deal with a lot of people around here, and dudes that just be at the stove calling me all day, like on the weekend, like a nigga be trying to get a haircut, but he just be calling me all day, like bro, just come to the shop, bro. Like, you ain't doing nothing but standing at the store trying to sell some, like, bro, just...
Right, like, what are you doing?
You up there bullshitting anyway, bro.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like, niggas old as hell standing at the store, but,
And just sitting there. Like, this is what y'all chose to do with the life, the precious life that y'all was given that gift.
Man, I'd be sick if I was fucking 35, 36 standing at the store, but it be people way older than that up there, just up there all day.
Like, life just beat them all the way down.
Yeah, that and just be up there in the way. Like, up there like they rolling. But it's like, if you up here rolling for real, because it's like, you've been up here 10 years doing this, and it's like, you ain't bought no house to... It's about like, you should have got a spot by now, you feel me? It's like, it's levels to this shit.
I think they mental capacity, their intelligence, I just like they can't comprehend to do that. Some people just don't got it all.
I feel like that too, though.
And it's drugs too.
Yeah,
So
I
I
feel
think
like
like
that too.
a lot of drugs got to a lot of people, and they tweaked out. And it's like now they don't really know what to do. They just like zombies walking around here, just like
A lot of people just
no
get
hope,
lost in the sauce
hopeless.
for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
And it's like, dang, you just
But
grateful
it be
that you
people
got
like
your
that that don't
mind.
be do drugs.
When
That
my
don't even
granny
do
used to,
drugs.
when my granny used to pray, she used to be like, "I'm so grateful to have a sound mind." I didn't understand that when I was little, and I'm like, "Why is she saying that?" And then now I'm like, I get it. She like, I wake up in my right mind, like not in that
Delusional.
space, that dark space, that dark hole.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, like not out of it. I'm still conscious of my life
Man, there's probably a lot of people that wake up delusional every day.
every day,
You know,
and we in our right minds. That's
have
a blessing.
have a misconception of
Yeah,
life.
for
you
sure,
know?
for sure.
But the more you deal with people, you will see them like have a misconception of life. You
Right,
know, you be
right.
like, come on, bro, that ain't real life.
Right,
You feel me? Like, come on, man. Why is you even thinking about that?
exactly, exactly.
Like that shit ain't gonna benefit you no type of way. Like that ain't gonna help you feed your family. Ain't gonna
It
help
ain't.
you level up. Why are you even thinking about that shit? You know?
Like that's what I'm saying. Their minds gotta be like full of marbles or that many marbles because why do you even think like that? Like beat it. Like who raised you? Like some people really ain't been raised. You know, a lot of daddies is missing. So it's like
No,
a lot
that's
of
a
people
fact.
been raised by their mamas and I know their mamas is tripping. So a lot of them act like females too. So it's just like it's a lot be going on with these men. Like they feminine. Like bring real men back. That's what they need to be shot.
I definitely feel that.
No offense to y'all, but it's like it's a lot of men that just
I'm
don't
hip.
want to take on a man role. It's like
I'm
they
hip.
too. Like,
I say it all the time though, like like how we is though, like a lot of black men don't take accountability for shit, and it's like a lot of shit. I tell you all the time though, like it's certain tendencies I have because I was raised by my mom. I spent a lot of time with my mom. You feel
Right.
me? And my mom was angry a lot. You feel me?
Right.
So it'd be times though I'd just be angry and you feel me,
Mhm.
but it'd be like. That's me acting like my mama, you
Mhm.
feel me? But a
Mhm.
lot of men don't be able to like accept that type of shit or
Or
look in
even
the
talk
mirror
to
and
a
be like,
man about it.
yeah.
Like to balance, you need balance in a
nah,
home.
for sure.
So
It
it's
be
like you need
accountability.
that alpha and you need that woman.
You gotta be able to look in the mirror though, you
Yeah.
feel me?
You have to be like, okay, this is how I was raised. This is why this happened. I
Yeah,
feel like
for
that's
sure.
for me. Like when my dad left, my mom became not so happy all the time. So it was like, I'm like, why do I don't want to be like that? Like, no offense, but just like I seen the difference between like having a full home and then a single home. It's like now there's a huge difference,
Nah, for sure.
a big difference. I'm like, it definitely makes you who you are though. Like it builds character. It makes you appreciate and value when you get in your situation. You'll be like, I know how to deal, and I know once I get this, I'm trying to like keep my home happy too, so I don't have to have my kids go through what I had to go through. That's always the goal, like to not have your children go through what you went through growing up,
Yeah.
or you just praying that they don't experience that the same thing because we grew up like you said, we had a hard kind of upbringing.
Yeah,
It
for
was
sure.
back in from the '90s kids, like it was crazy.
Nah, for sure. A
Being
lot of
our
our
own
parents
self
were
on this
drug
like that.
addicts
Yeah,
and
for
shit
sure.
like that.
Like,
you
and it
know?
was just trickling, just getting watered down, coming to
But
the.
these people drug addicts too. It's
Real
just perks
bad.
and different
Lean.
shit. You know,
Mhm.
lean.
It's lean and all that other stuff. Yeah, it's the lean.
They on the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers gonna be fucked up after a while and you feel me?
Exactly.
Drug addicts.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hell yeah.
Drug addict. The kids are though. They think it's cool because they like the perks. They like it's the
People
songs.
dying off that shit.
It's
you know?
that fentanyl. It's the stuff that is in there, and it's like people stepping on it. They unalive and they clients. It's just like it's not fun no more. They don't. It's not party drugs no more.
No,
It's
that
see you
lean
later.
it put you down.
Yeah, and it messes up your
Lazy.
kidneys, and
Yeah.
it will destroy
Oh
your
no,
inside.
man, it's gonna be so many niggas kidneys.
It's destroying your
10,
inside.
15 years from now,
Over.
it's gonna
Over.
be so many dudes dialysis
Yeah,
and
diabetes is very sugary.
need new kidneys and that too, diabetes.
Yeah,
you
it's
feel me?
bad. It's real
But
real
you
bad.
already see it though. It's like rappers.
But why would you
it'll
want to
be
be
rappers don't have
sluggish
no
and
teeth,
slumped over?
all type of shit. Like, you
Ew,
feel me?
ew. I don't even like those
Like
kind of
how
guys.
the fuck is you
See,
30
that's
years
another thing.
old
I like
with no
healthy guys.
no
I
front
like a
teeth?
healthy man. I like a man that is okay with his health and that likes to look at things he eat, not just or just on all type of drugs. I can't stand an addict. I cannot deal with that.
Yeah, that shit
There's so
bad.
much bad stuff that come with it. It's just like, oh my god, it's just gonna get too crazy. Then they start acting like fiends and everything. It's
I feel like that though. I can't even lie though. It was a point in time where I was drinking that shit. You feel me?
same. I was like, this gotta be terrible. Because
Yeah,
how did
that
I
was
get?
bad.
Like, how did I get caught up in this? I'm a person I don't get caught up in this. Like,
Yeah,
this,
girls ain't supposed to drink that
exactly. Like, I was just hanging out with my homegirl and my
shit.
homeboy.
Rapping.
Yeah, and then we just too cool. We in the studio chilling. It's around, and we like, yep, nothing, yep. And the whole time now I'm at the studio like a lot, like oh shit, like I'm really. My cousin like, what the hell you not supposed to be on? I'm like, I don't even know how you got here. Like this shit is crazy. I'm like, that's how you know this a bad motherfucker. This a bad motherfucker. Like it's a bad. It tastes so good. It was just crazy. It was like a feeling that you probably ain't never felt before. It was just like, it's like I don't know. It's a different kind of high, and it was like, damn, I'm hooked. And I'm like, let me unhook myself.
Put you down.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, I'm sitting here for hours wasting my time. I got shit to do. And
Man,
I ain't like that.
Waste a lot of time.
Yeah, I ain't like that. I was like for days and days and days. I was just like a couch potato.
Even
like,
when you wake up in the morning,
but you know
still
this? It's
feel
like
lazy
heroin.
and
It's
sluggish.
like it's heroin.
It
like,
is.
It's drinking heroin. So
It's
it's like
an
I was on
opioid.
like you know that's what I'm saying like some dopey and stuff. It was crazy. Like
Nah, that's a fact.
that's what it was for a minute. So I know for a fact our parents was trying to woo 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 back in the day like. If that's what it was, and that was popular like how it is now, and that's what that is, I'm almost believe everybody tried that shit.
No, for sure. My pops was addicted to
It's
heroin.
popular. My auntie and them was like everything. My uncle, everybody, the whole little gang.
Yeah, that
So
was
it's
the
like-
thing. A lot of people did smoke crack and did heroin. You feel
Right.
me?
We like
Whatever
to touch
time they 70s, if you start getting high, you
Exactly.
damn near did heroin. 90s,
Right.
you smoke
right.
crack. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot
That's
of
what they was
a
on.
lot of our family members and shit was getting high. You feel me?
And that's crazy work to me. 'Cause it's like they trying to make it seem like this so bad now. Like y'all know what y'all was on back then. Like cut it out, cut it
But
out.
that shit is bad though.
But it was more like pure back then. I heard
They just see the shit. They see the road people taking. You feel me?
it's
like,
getting worse.
yeah,
It's
and
worse.
And this shit so dangerous. Like the perks and shit. That's supposed to be like the party drug and for the cool niggas, but it's like you dying off that shit. You feel
Yeah,
me? So
yeah.
it's like, you know, that type of shit deep to me. You still see niggas popping them bitches.
And they still going. Like they still going. Like I need it. But you know why? It's because their body is so dependent on it now. It's like they have to have it. They didn't get it to where it's a habit, like a real. You know that stuff become a disease at a point. It's like that's what start happening. They gonna get hooked, and then hopefully they can go to rehab and get it off. Cause some of them will get the shakes, they be having seizures, all type of stuff.
shitting on themselves.
Yeah, all type of stuff.
You young as hell shitting on yourself.
And that's terrible.
That shit
That's
bold.
terrible. That's terrible work.
Like,
That's
what you
terrible.
done did to yourself.
Look what you did, cause you just want to look cool in front of girls, or you too your anxiety. You just can't control this, so you just got to be under this tearing your whole organs up. Like you crazy.
Shit,
Like
man.
why you can't just stick to the basic? At least take a little sip, smoke a
Nah,
little
that's a
bit.
fact. That's all I
Like,
need
just
is,
the,
you know,
yeah, the basics. Like the
cognac
cool
and
niggas
weed.
from the '90s. I was sitting on the porch with the 40 and the
I don't need
the
no pills or
zigzags.
nothing.
Like just why you
The
can't
weed
just
and
kick
liquor
it? Just
enough.
kick it. Just kick it. That's it.
I'll fuck with the shrooms every once in
Me
a while.
too.
though.
Oh my
can't
god, I
lie.
love psychedelics, but every now and then, cause they make you schizo if you go too hard on them.
Yeah, I ain't, and I'm kind of big, so
Microdose.
it's like
Oh yeah, me, I had to microdose.
a 1.7 that just had me high. You feel
Ooh,
me?
I
A
need
3.5,
that.
a 3.5, it done had me. I never hallucinated. You feel me? I feel
Okay.
like I had to take more than the 3.5. I done took a 3.5, and that shit really kind of had me like chill. Like I see shit'll get to be more vibrant. Like you feel me? If I'm off that shit right now, this color will probably be looking crazy to me, and shit'll be popping to me. But
That's
other
crazy.
than that, like I ain't never went on no trip before. I don't want to though.
I had a bad trip one time, but
I don't want to.
I don't know. They say you're never supposed to take it when you're in a bad mood. So I don't know why I was irritated and I just took it and I was even more irritated. Like it was like bad.
So
Like,
what kind of trip did you have though?
I was like mad and like getting into a fight.
That ain't no real trip. Like I'm
I
talking
wasn't like out my mind. Like
yeah, that's
that,
the
but
real trip. Like
I
seeing
was like
shit. My
angry.
cousin say he see when he take
I don't
a
wanna do
3.5,
that, though.
he said he see dead people walking around us. I'm like, bro, what is you talking
Yeah,
about?
be
bro?
on that. Be on that. They be on that. That's what
But
I'm
I'm
talking
like,
about.
if that's what you see,
Yeah, they be tweaking out. I don't want that.
I was ready to
Peasy
go.
said he stopped taking it because he tripped out.
When my cousin told me that, I was ready. We was high as hell. I'm like, man, I'm ready. I'm like, bro, I ain't finna. Like, what is you
Okay,
talking
nope,
about?
nope.
He got the point and shit. Like right now, like I see people walking past and shit. I'm like, man, what?
I took too many edibles, and I thought I was here to chill that day. We already died.
I done had a trip off weed though. That was my first trip. Like
Edibles was me.
my first time getting high off weed. I had a trip. Like I was in the crib tripping. Like I'm thinking my sister looking at me. I was going through all
What?
type
Like,
of
what you
crazy
looking
shit.
at?
I was like, damn, my sister. She know I'm high. I was tripping. I can't even lie. I was like,
I
dog.
was smoking, drinking.
What's
I took
going
8
on?
edibles. I was only supposed to take one.
That's
I took 8
crazy.
of them.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
No, you weren't supposed to take that many.
yeah, that's dangerous.
I thought I was talking to God and everything. Like, I was apologizing.
You probably
And
was.
the on her came on to my
That's
getting
all
high,
right.
getting high. I was like, that's what everybody be messing up.
Think.
We get high now. We high now. I messed up. Now I can't get high with God no more.
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm gonna chase it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was crying and smoking. Like I thought I would be pissed anyway.
And so what else you got upcoming, man? I damn near to talk to you about all type of shit, you know.
We definitely talked about everything. We talked about a little bit of this, that, everything. Shit, I'm excited for what's to come. Me on TikTok, just doing my thing. Make sure y'all follow me. And I do have Instagram, Riyyahthadon, Riyyah, just one H. But y'all gonna be seeing more of me. I have another podcast interview with hopefully I can get most of my cast members to make it to that one. But we just, we're about to turn up for the city. I'm about to turn up for my city. They gonna turn up for their city because they from everywhere. We got people from Mississippi, Dallas, Arkansas, Saginaw. I got some Detroit. Of course, I have somebody from Detroit in there with me. Of course, I had to get somebody from the city. So I'm like, it's only right. And it's coming, summer 25. We lit. I'm so happy I got to come back and kick it with you. I found you. I'm like, hell yeah, let me get that. Because I'm like, I need that. Because what? Like, been looking for you.
You see your
I
interview on
went through
my
my
page.
stuff.
I done did a lot of
Man, I
interviews with
scrolled
people.
down.
You know?
That's why I'm like, yeah, he kept it up here. A real one. I'm like, I'm back. I spent a block. I had to spin a block. I'm like, let me spin a block real quick. I'm like, yeah. And you was like, come on, Monday. I'm like, I'm there. Say less. Like, say less. I'm pulling up. And I be out. I be busy. Like, so it's I don't make time. I'm not gonna do nothing. I ain't even stream. That's why I'm streaming right now. So my TikTok people on here, they watching, they listening, and yeah, we in here. So we lit.
For sure, we definitely lit. I
And I
definitely.
love coming here. It's a vibe. We be talking for hours. Like we can
No,
talk.
for
like,
sure.
We done hit everything.
Yeah,
But
we
what you
doing
think
crazy.
the Lions gonna do this year?
We gonna be good.
You think we going to the Super Bowl?
I hope so. I'm praying. You feel me? I believe this shit. You know, my granddad played for the Lions, so it's like,
I already said that.
yeah. So it's like I got. You feel me? I be all in every year. You feel me? Even when we was weak,
That's
I
my
was
brother.
all in.
That's my brother. Every year, jersey on,
Yeah,
everything.
you
Like,
feel
why
me?
do you
So,
care?
you know, I mean, I'm a diehard Detroit fan. Every team. So it's like I'm.
Especially when it's time. Like, of course we gonna stand behind them.
Nah, for sure.
Like, yeah, like
But even when all our teams was weak though, like even the Pistons though, like when we were just weak, I still was a Pistons fan. Like you know, I was a Pistons fan. Like even though we
it was
was
so
weak,
hard to watch those games.
no, it definitely was hard to watch
like
that shit
eyes,
for sure.
I like boil your
But it
eyes
still
out.
be like I'm hoping for the best for us. Like
Me
I'm
too.
like
Me too.
I'm that type of like
Me
when we
too.
be weak, I might not watch it, but it's like I'd be like when we get a draft pick, so we could
So
do
we could just somebody can just come and
so we
be
could
the-
do something. It's like I had hope.
I think
every
we
year.
do need redeem season.
No,
We need
all our
redemption
teams
season.
good though. All
We
our
need
teams
that.
good though.
I feel like all our teams are finally getting. It's starting to get some
Our
flow.
city doing good. It's like everything.
Yes.
You feel me? We got the
Crime is
shit on 7
honestly
Mile
going
in Illinois.
down. Everything is like Detroit is finally.
No, for sure. That shit
coming
on
to
7
unison.
and Libby good. Like
I
all
love
that
it.
shopping district, that shit fire. You feel
I love
me?
that. I
You
love
see
what
all
our
them
city
black
is doing.
businesses and,
Absolutely.
You know, That shit
I'm
is,
so excited. That's what I'm saying. Detroit, thank you. Thank y'all for we just doing our own thing. We doing our big one. Our music is going crazy. We're supporting each other like we've always done. I swear, like in our city, people be like, well, who y'all listen to? We'd name somebody from our city so quick because that's what we do here. It's just like, we'll be like, Peasy. I don't know, somebody else. Like,
nah,
you just
for
start
sure.
saying somebody
Nah,
else.
that's a fact.
Before you go outside the city, you're going to be
That's a
like, let me
fact.
think. Let
That's
me
a
get
fact.
somebody from the crib first. Like, I got to name somebody from the crib, payroll, somebody.
Nah,
Because it's
for
like, they didn't
sure.
put in work. We saw them grind, so like, they deserve to be in our top 5. It's like I have to name somebody from my city, and that's why I'm like it's so inspiring because I'm like my city lit, and I'm so happy to be like, oh yeah, I'm from Detroit. I be saying that like with my chest, like yeah, I'm from Detroit.
Nah,
Everybody be
for
like,
sure.
yeah, oh Motor City,
We like that.
definitely. Yeah, we like that for real.
Nah, for sure.
Really like that, and we know how to dress, we know how to style, and we swag. We keep
Nah,
it
for
player.
sure.
We
We
so
the
player.
freshest.
We keep it P. We so player. That's why they say Detroit player because y'all it's so player here.
Nah, that's a fact. We like that.
It's too smooth. That's why guys be cheating up here because it's too smooth. Girls just get too wild by Detroit guys. It annoys me. I'm like they too good at it. Like that's why everybody got a couple baby mamas. It's just a crazy thing. They too smooth, too much. The girls be like I love me in Detroit. And I bet because
No, I definitely everywhere I done been, though, I definitely feel I done got that type of vibe though. Like, yeah, when chicks
exactly.
hear that, they be like, "Oh, you from Detroit?" Eyes get big.
Okay,
It
they
be
like,
different.
oh, you a bad boy. You a Detroit player. You a Detroit player.
No, that's
Stuff
a
like that.
fact.
So it's like, it gets girls excited. That's why girls be like, I want to come out there. Detroit guys got money. They be hustling. They get to the bag. I'm like, that is true. That is
That's a
very
fact.
true.
Niggas
I
definitely be
can't
hustling
lie.
like
I'm like, they very flashy. They're gonna have on VVS's at the club on a Tuesday. They're gonna have on white sticks. They're gonna have on buffs. They're gonna show up. They're gonna wake up and throw their buffs on. They don't care if they're cutting the grass. Like they're just that. Like it's just too. It's just Detroit's just a different kind of
we
city.
hustle like crazy for
It's
sure.
like we earned it. We like to flex because we earned it, and we all hustle. And we grind for it, and however you get it, that's how you get it. But it's just like we celebrate that shit every chance we can get. Every chance we get, we celebrating it. But this has been fun.
No, that's a fact. This
It's
been
been
lit, man. I
fun.
definitely appreciate you for coming back through and blessing my
Thank
platform,
you.
man.
This
It's
is
been
great.
fun.
Yes.
You know, we went crazy. You know that we ain't even have to. I ain't even have to have no questions for you. You know,
We always just vibe. It's like a ocean, like the waves just go.
no, that's
It's
a
just like
fact.
it just seemed like it's so natural. That's why I was like, oh, I come back to your podcast. It didn't make me feel like I have an anxiety attack or something. I'm like, I rock with him. He cool. We vibe. We be on the same tune, so
Yeah,
it's easy to be sitting here and do this.
for sure. It's definitely been lit, and I just want to wish you the best on all your endeavors and everything
Thank
you
you.
got going on your show. You know, I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to see it,
I
and
can't
you
wait.
definitely got to get me on there. You feel me?
I got you.
You know,
Next
see,
season.
see what the people
I gotta
think
hook you
about
up
me.
after this show. I'm
You
gonna
know?
see what you got going on TikTok,
Yeah,
so I can get you in the motion.
yeah, for sure.
That's another bag. I promise.
Yeah, let me see. Let me know. Let me find out. Let me know, son. But you know, it's been lit, man. I appreciate you.
You're
You know,
welcome.
it's been one time for the city.